Hubs is here. Dean, are you here?
I'm here, as much as that's worth.
I can't hear anything if anyone just said Dean. Is Dean here? Hubs?
I said yes.
Oh, I
I'm
didn't
here.
hear you. Alright, so first things first, I gotta, let's see, I gotta pull up my shit because I didn't have my Google Docs ready. But with that in mind, gentlemen. With that in mind, gentlemen. Let's see, where the fuck is my tags? There it is, the catalog. Alright, so with that in mind. With that in mind. With that in mind. Here it is.
With that in mind.
With that in mind.
With that in mind.
Alright, with that, where the fuck? Okay, yes. So last time, you guys went into the mines of Moria, more or less. Fought back the cult, uncovered doomsday prophecy shit, the usual shebang. The WAAAGH came. There's a lot more than 400. And with that in mind, you have successfully pulled back to the point where you are able to defend a choke point of sorts
Oh, yeah.
against the orks, giving time for the civilian dwarves to flee.
Oh, hey.
Now I'm still trying to find all my fucking sheets because apparently Roll 20 crashed on me, so I have to pull everything back up, and I'm just
No.
Damn.
adding to my fuel of anger. Especially with the loss of my fucking ship today, but that's a different story.
Eventually you'll be able to lash out when you take out some trader ships.
Oh yes, I'll be hunting today.
Oh yeah.
But in the meantime,
I'm gonna go
here's
get
the fucking character sheets I was looking for. Fuck. Alright, so with that in mind, we all can agree that coming into this, I had expectations of you guys. Vinny has not been upholding to these expectations, and it's been wallflowering.
Mhm.
Tavis is on a thin line because he challenges me over fucking petty and stupid shit.
It's the siege engines right to size.
And on top of
Rapiers
that,
can't pierce plate mail.
yep, that's another good one. Alright, then take.
That's a very hot debate, though.
Alright, everything should be good to go. So as mentioned, you guys have gotten into a considerable choke point against the orcs. We'll talk about that later on. You guys have gotten a choke point up, but these are just the small boys. The bigger, harder, scarier boys are still trying to bust through where the Bahamut familia was. They're doing a good job holding them off so far, but they're still finding ways in.
Mm-hmm.
So, Arxus, you are up.
Alright, so I remember last time I was in this consciousness, I was told that I needed to watch this area.
Yes.
But we have it pretty effectively sealed over here, and I'm seeing all the
No.
action. And I'm just gonna move over a little bit. I mean, I can still watch here, but knowing that there's all this battle going on there, I'm not gonna be left out, so I'm going to basically try to get my aim past everybody here and firebolt some orcs.
Please don't
See,
be
let's
that one.
put
Please
these
don't be that one. Please don't
put
be
these
that one.
character sheets over here.
Don't say that.
Oh, good. Okay. 23.
I actually have to say something like that.
Yeah.
Because
If you rolled a
I
1,
remember
one of us
playing
would
a
have
range.
exploded.
I like not
Because,
explode.
because I remember playing Ranger and getting so many nat ones when I fired my arrows.
Yeah,
That's
that's
why.
you and you suck.
Ow. I
you
eat those.
you do
hat.
hit one, but it doesn't kill it.
Okay. Now he's just on fire. Alright.
Little fire damage, but
A little bit.
you got any bonus actions or anything you want to do?
No, I think I'm gonna keep myself here for now.
Liam, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself. Oh, I meant to click on nothing on level 30. That is.
Alright, you get that amount of
15.
health back.
But I also get my Blessed Healer, so it gives me 20 technically. Brings me back to 47. And then I yell out to the orcs. I'm not gonna yell right now because my girlfriend's asleep. But I challenge your Warboss to a duel.
Oh my god.
You what?
We can do that?
This is foolish.
Oh, I want to do that. I didn't know we could. No, wait, I
So-
want to do that.
Nope, it's too late. Liam already called it.
If he gets his ass beat, I call.
So,
You gotta give him a sense of being first. I don't fight weak bitches.
So, the orcs, upon hearing this declaration of a challenge, they stop. And they slowly begin to step back, forming a little pathway as a chant begins, calling forth their boss. Grond is the name, as you can hear thump and chains rattling as it is echoing off the walls. As soon enough as these orcs make way for the big boss.
Do I recognize the name as they say it?
You don't know who Grond is.
No. Must be some.
Would I recognize the name at all due to me knowing about F. Strength's dying?
You have heard of something in the past of a terrifying orc named Grond that has taken part in the killing of S-Ranks in duels, yes.
Oh god.
So,
Your speed running death.
as the chains rattle, as bones and teeth click, you can hear them, and then you can see them coming in at 8 feet tall, with a giant war axe as tall as a full-grown man. Comes Grond, and
So you're
Tower-
torturing death.
towering above and all. Which one of you humies challenges me? His loud,
No.
reverberating voice.
Not
Thunders.
the human.
I point at the dumbass.
Me.
I raise my hand as well in excitement.
Oh, you can't
Not
be
her.
serious.
It was me.
You have a lot of guts, Yumi, to challenge me. So let's be it. Do you know? It will just be you and me. Outside interference will forfeit this challenge.
Yes. I know this.
Don't need to technically beat him. We just need to buy time so everyone can run up the elevator.
This is the buy time. This is gonna get the Bahamut familia to buy time.
Well, Vic, I know this is a long shot, but never mind. No, never mind.
All right, so we're gonna remove the turn orders because of the duel.
Oh, the
before
dwarves still
we
gonna
go
make
into
it
the
out.
duel, before we go into the duel, I'm gonna yell, "No one interfere in this duel. If you
Oh,
interfere,
sure.
the Bahamut familia and us." are
All
dead."
you hear is, "It's your fucking funeral, bud."
I know, but I'm specifically looking at.
Grond Grond is an honorary title bestowed upon orcs that have done great deeds, such as killing a dragon or killing S-rank warriors. Osgath Grond Teeth Collector is one of them.
Teeth collector.
Yep.
Me teeth necklace.
So roll your initiative, Lonnie.
There was someone else going to beat his nat 20.
Yep. Alright, let me...
Sorry, my keyboard is left.
So, laughing as he yells out, "I got to a log." He activates his rage.
Do you even have spell slots, my guy?
Yes.
Okay, good.
See,
I have half
Liam,
of them.
Hope you have a lot of magic missile.
I don't have magic missile. I'm a cleric.
Oh,
let's
no. You don't have rage?
Who set Sakura out there? Who
How
set
would
did.
you
the
help
medic
me
out
right
there?
here?
There's nothing we can do to stop
Why
him.
did we agree to this? Let me stop.
We-
I believe in Liam. I believe.
I think Liam just sent himself out to
I
freaking
only
die.
I believe he's gonna be in a box.
Nah.
In the
I
tower.
root for the
I'm not-
underdog, and Liam is it.
I'm not going to make you guys roll anything, but he is quite terrifying.
We're gonna drag him back to Inos familia in a freaking matchbox.
I mean, you could do it, because Arxus almost got that big metal man.
Alright,
You
free
gotta be
attacks.
lucky.
Are you ready?
Yes, Vic. His intimidation doesn't affect me since I've seen the Great Demon, right?
That doesn't mean.
It doesn't
No, I
mean
was saying-
that, no.
I was saying he isn't nearly. Oh, okay, that hits. Oh, it hits. I'm down.
This nigga's in a box already.
Yeah,
I-
I'm already down.
Oh, you're down unconscious?
Yeah.
What the fuck just happened?
Vic, how many dwarves are still needing to get on this fucking elevator?
100.
100.
And the
How
elevator
much
can only
money
fit
is
20 at a
100?
time.
How did this come to this?
It's minus 15.
Add up your damage and let me know.
Negative 15.
This
Hold on.
nigga's in a box.
Hold up. Let me get my block real quick, because you ain't fucking
And I
my.
didn't get a short rest, so I can't do my combo. No.
Oh my.
They're screwed.
Hold
Well,
on.
we're gonna get folded.
This
Listen,
motherfucker-
you guys are gonna get fooled.
this motherfucker-
Well, I'm not full of health.
There's no we in this situation that Law put us in.
This motherfucker-
What's your damage at, Juan?
Negative 15.
As the great war axe cuts deep into your shoulder, splitting bone if not completely crushing it down to your ribs, you can feel the overwhelming weight and indescribable pain before it's violently pulled from your shoulder. Sickening amounts of blood splatter and gush from the fatal wound. The coldness of death begins to take you. Liam, as you are falling to your knees with this ungodly wound in your shoulder that has cut down to bone and rib, your vision begins to fade in and out, and you saw the axe of Grond begin its swing downward to split your head open. That was when you felt it. A surge of warmth erupting from the depths of your spirit as a blinding light to the others fills the dark caverns. You feel the strange sensation, Liam. The searing pain that was in your shoulder is gone, and you have been renewed. You seem to have been. You seem, as you kind of regain your consciousness, as you're kneeling there, you seem to have these feathery white wings sprouting from your back, casting a godly glow. The sunblade that was in your possession went from red to a blazing blue. And now, I shall tell you.
What the devil just happened?
Bro, he's like Angel Goku now.
Oh, I thought I had to shoot somebody. All right, so he got plot armor.
Liam just got his ass kicked so hard he evolved.
Yeah.
Alright, so,
It's
So-
a.
now listen, Liam. You gotta remember your base stats for the Sunblade, but for now, in this form, change it to that.
Okay.
He could just crit too, I guess.
Technically,
What I
you
can
could,
do-
yeah.
Yeah.
Add a +5 to your AC.
All right, so you better fuck him up, bro. You got a Zenkai boost, bro. If you fumble this, I don't know what to tell you. I'm calling you Vegeta. I'm calling you Vegeta because there's no
Vic,
way
so
you
I
got a
don't-
Zenkai boost. You got a transformation. Go ahead, Goku.
Vic, so I don't mess up the stats for it. I'm just gonna add the +10s onto them after I roll them.
No, just a +10 to hit, not damage.
I know. Oh wait,
This
hold on. I
nigga,
can fix
oh
that.
my god.
And you change the
Oh,
base
yeah.
damage from a 1d10 to a 2d12 plus your proficiency.
The
Oh
fuck?
yes. I can easily fix that.
Do you need help?
Not become a Pokemon.
No.
He's evolving?
No.
Yes,
no,
he
I have it
literally
right here.
just evolved.
He's becoming Charizard.
2d12.
No, this ain't a fucking evolution.
No, he's coming Gyarados.
I mean, he
Nah, he's
was
still a
not
Magikarp to me.
Magikarp before.
Magikarp no more.
Carp away.
Liam, you splash.
I figured this out. Okay, so I figured this out. Okay, so I still have I use my bonus action to use my what's it called?
Your health is back at full, by the way.
Full.
How much health do you have,
This is
Liam?
an interesting
49.
turn of events.
You have 29?
So
I don't even need to.
Spiritual
remember who's
weapon.
dead.
All of us are like, yeah, he's dead.
Except for me. Hold up. I'll have my bets on Liam now.
oh, that was
Oh
that
my.
one.
I mean, I knew he could pull some trick, but like,
Are you?
Always bet.
Underdog.
I just saw him get cut in half, bro. Like he just got
Yeah,
straight
there's
up
Sunblade.
beaten.
How did you fumble the first one, bro? You have a Zenkai boost.
That's my spiritual weapon. That is gonna give a Zenkai boost.
So, them fancy white tricks ain't fooling me, Humie. Die! His great axe will come down in a mighty crash
What if he falls
With
again,
some-
bro?
with some kind of magic barrier as your spiritual weapon takes the brunt of the blow. It's just enough to shatter this power. You have lost your spirit weapon.
Okay.
So now, you stand ready to fight against the Warboss that towers over you. And now, it comes down to a slugging match. Hope you're ready, Juan.
Oh, I am.
I swear, I hope I don't have to fucking nerf him. 1, 2,
2% 18.
3.
The last. Oh shit! The last one hit.
Did all of them just hit you?
No, the last one did.
Oh.
That brings me down to 15.
Here we go again. He
It brings your HP to who?
Well, I mean, it was a good
15.
run.
Hey, man. Hey.
I mean, I knew
Please,
you,
I put money
knew
on you, Liam.
15, but like, I don't know.
I put
Oh,
money
God.
on you.
This is gonna be.
Ron,
This is gonna be gory.
Ron, if you don't fucking kill this guy, I put money on you.
I will laugh.
My health is mortgaged. Please.
I want you to point out
It's
that our
not just
player
one-
is the one
Okay.
just deciding to go one-on-one.
Meanwhile, you guys see Scout, and he's just sitting back, leaning back in a pillow, watching this happen.
Vic, in this heightened state, could my cure wounds be cast as a bonus action?
No.
Okay.
You best start attacking, or else you ain't gonna out heal him.
You
Yeah.
do. I did forget to add this because my fucking notes all over the place, but you do get multi-attack
I do.
in this
Okay.
form.
How much is my multi attack? Plus just 2 attacks?
Just 2 attacks.
So,
Okay.
is Liam like the guy from Vampire Hunter D that they like purposely like put in a death state so that he astral projections?
No.
So, can I use one of my attack actions to cast my spell?
No. Attacks and melee... Spell attacks and melee attacks are different things. With spell attacks, you can't cast it twice unless you're a sorcerer that has Trin spell.
Okay. got it.
Multi-attack only works with melee or ranged weapon attacks such as a bow. There you go, now you're making fucking progress.
Only progress while he has you at 15 HP. Hey, it was fun while it lasted, bro. Looks like I'm bankrupt.
Yeah, you're in the background like collecting on our bets.
Ugh.
I hate it here, bro.
That's an action.
The one time I back up Lon and he fumbles.
Haehil just looks absolutely sickened by this display.
Arxus's poor little.
That's all I
boy
can
eyes
do.
are, like,
I can't-
wide.
Out of character, I don't want to fight this guy. But in character, I kind of want to fight this guy.
As soon as Liam uttered the words, "I challenge your Warboss to a duel," I was like, "We're dead."
Well, I'm glad I'm close to the elevator.
I'm glad I'm close to the elevator too.
I'm got up close to
Especially
Okay,
Liam.
since I
well,
can run 35
that's my turn,
meters,
Vic.
But like, dang, bro.
I have to out damage him at this point.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Vic, how many dwarves are left?
There's 100. Like I
Still?
said, it takes 10 minutes to go up and 10 minutes to come down with the elevator.
Oh my
So it's
God.
20 minutes total.
We're gonna die! Let me stop.
Every turn,
That's the only
6
way.
seconds.
That's
This is the
tough.
only way.
That's tough, guys.
Turns.
Well, if you challenge the orc boss, good luck, Charlie.
Not
Try to
even.
1v1 the boss. Just good luck, Charlie. I don't know what to tell you.
Alright, with that in mind, as you strike down with that 34, with that sunblade, you deal a fatal blow right into his chest, piercing lungs and heart, rendering the Warboss limp on your blade.
Bill's plot.
Can't I tell he's dead with my cleric abilities?
Speak
Or is
up!
he still alive? Can I tell if he's dead with my cleric ability since I'm a healer?
Dude, you stabbed his heart, motherfucker, he's dead.
Okay, I want to make sure.
Might have three.
I want
Who
to make
knows?
sure.
He might have
Because if he
18.
wasn't, I was going to do it again. Who else challenges me?
Me.
No, I'm telling us to the
Me.
orcs.
What do you want to do since we're doing an all-out brawl at this
I'm
point?
yelling out to the orcs.
I know.
Let's see. Notes. Two will approach you, Liam. One
Bro?
is almost as big as Grond was, and just as muscled. While the other, a goblin dressed in more shadier, roguish clothing, stands before you. The name
Wait.
is
Sorry.
Gob's Head Taker, and this lad here is the brains. He's sneaky too. Treasure. The name's Sneak. I can kill in less direct ways. Plus, I can read and write. By decree of the duel. Who just left?
I don't know. I think
Probably the bot.
Music
Probably the
bot.
bot. By decree of our rights, you have won. You have won the fight against our Grond, making you the new leader of the war band.
yeah, I figured that was gonna happen the minute it happened.
Liam's
figured it
the
was gonna
biggest
happen.
now.
I'll kill him, bro.
Okay. So
Now-
I'm your leader now.
Yes, Yumi, you're the boss now. But this isn't gonna sit well with the masked man named Deathdealer. He was controlling Grond from the shadows and directing our movements. This will anger him, and I know evil and demigods when I see one. The masked man is both.
Good to know. I order y'all to immediately disengage the Bahamut familia.
As you wish,
Yes,
boss.
And send a message to come to here. Send a message for them to come to us and bring any wounded or dead that you've left behind.
Wait a minute.
When
if
they
you have
pulled
any
up to
wounded,
him,
come bring them to me.
when they pulled up to Lon, I thought they were about to jump him, and I was about to jump right in. I was ready. I was like, "What are you doing, big fella?"
The duels are
When he said
one-on-one.
goblin, I had an idea what's going on.
I was like, am I
Dude.
gonna have to just shatter again?
So, do you have the spell slots for it? But in any case, the orcs will stand there, kind of in silence as one of them is sent down into the caverns where you can no longer hear fighting. And after a minute has passed on, your world goes dark, and you collapse into unconsciousness.
Can I grab him before he drops on the ground so he doesn't like knock his head on shit?
Y'all know where my healing potions are.
Well, someone does, not me. But I got you though.
I believe that was
It's in my
Lucius.
Well, that's tough.
Damn it.
I'm gonna rummage
Y'all
through
can
his gear because I know he has them on it.
You will find you will find his medical supplies. Oh, his healing
There-
potions.
There's a greater healing potion in there.
All right, I'm gonna grab the greater healing potion.
If that doesn't
I'm
work,
gonna-
I have some from Frau Jaeger.
Shove it down his fucking throat.
It does heal his wounds, but it doesn't seem to wake him up.
Yo, did he just soul burn?
He's
It
exhausted.
probably, yeah.
Can I smack him a few times? Hey, wake up!
You smack him a few times, leaving imprints on your hand, on his face, but nothing happens. He is out. Magical, from what you can tell with your limited magical abilities, Dean, is that Arcana will not be able to wake him up.
Tough. I'm gonna have him like in one hand, just hold him up by his like clothes, like a cat. I'm gonna turn around to others. I'm like,
Well-
you guys know what to do with this?
The orcs know they can't attack y'all because you're a part of my group.
Yeah, I
Just
know.
play-
They can't.
Yeah,
I
they're
know
just
that.
standing there. They're just standing there awkwardly now, like the boss just collapsed.
Yeah, I killed him. Can I be the leader now? Obviously, I'm beyond God.
But-
Sorry,
But they are. They have stopped, but they are thinking like, and I mean like thinking.
Quite thoughts to the vein. Orcs weren't
But they
made
still have
boss-
to remember, I was
The
one
boss
who
is
was able-
alive. The boss is alive. You gits. For Yumi to kill Grond, there was no feat. Let him rest. A voice will shout out. The party now, no longer in a fight with the orc band. An unconscious Liam. Bahamut familia missing, soon to be found. What do you all want to do?
I'm gonna lay him down.
What the
Like,
hell? What the hell
properly,
just
so he
happened to Liam? Can anybody understand what just happened there?
The only person who might be able to would be Turtle.
I don't understand what happened, but I want to fight him.
I think now's a bad time for inter-party fighting.
Especially since we have a little orc horde right there.
They won't.
And if they won't do anything, alright.
I bet.
Hmm.
As I have my Glock ready, aiming, ready for them to spring.
No, don't get me
No.
wrong. I was more than willing to char more of them.
No English. No, in
I
any
was
case.
more than ready to put them all in body bag.
The Bahamut familia will come up from the masses of the orcs. Bloody, more covered in blood than bruised. Especially with Kraz, covered head to toe in blood and gore, especially his maul and his hammer just stained with it. You can tell he was whipping heads off with both jaw
Jesus
and
Christ.
hammer.
Dang. Yee-honky.
This guy.
Oh, they're still alive.
Glad they are.
But yes, a little worse for wear, but covered in blood. The main what's it called? The main heavy hitters, which was the ones you guys have been interacting with, have arrived unscathed, while the C and D rates that were tagging along with them, so a total of 20 more being up and triaged and good to go.
Alright.
So, as the Bahamut familia arrives confused, what do you guys wish to do?
So, I'm gonna tell him about what Liam just did. Cause, like, I don't know what's going on. But Turtle seemed to know something.
Wait, are you gonna explain it like some excited kid that just saw a fireworks show?
Oh, absolutely. Because Arxus doesn't know what he's supposed to think right now. So Arxus runs up to Turtle and he's like, Turtle, look at Liam. Liam just like exploded, bro. Like he was like I'm gonna fight the big guy, and then the big guy like threw his axe into him and all that, and then all of a sudden it was like flash white, and then he had wings, and then he stabbed the big guy, and now he's on the ground, and I don't know what's going on, so I need like an explanation or something.
Liam looks normal to me. He seems just to be unconscious, Turtle will say. Kind of stepping back slightly since a very big man has suddenly washed up to him. And he like his hand is on his rapier hilt. It's like just out of reflex as he's kind of like leaning back a little, like, okay,
Oh yeah.
okay.
He's also the Warboss now. They forgot to mention.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
his-
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
what?
That too. That too,
Yeah, his wife is in tremendous amounts of danger right now.
Just as, by the way,
Do you know how many times averagely the Warboss is challenged? Like daily?
At the-
probably about as many times as there are
It
members
depends
of
on
the
the
Horde.
reputation.
Bare minimum a dozen.
It depends on the reputation, though.
Yes, it does depend on the reputation of the brute. So what exactly do you mean he flashed and sparkled?
So like he like got into like the dude had the axe and like he got that axe and he swung it and that like went like right into his ribs, bro. Like it was crazy. So like he had this axe like balls deep in Liam. and then all of a sudden everything went white and like this man's like, I am the angel of death, and then he like stabs the man and you guys were talking about like demigods earlier with the big metal man who had the scary sword and like so like I don't know what's going on, but like yeah. Arxus just keeps going in this loop like, you should have seen it, bro. You should have seen it.
Well, I do not have the answers, unfortunately. You see, that sounds like something for the head of your familia to answer, and not me.
But I don't wanna wait. I want answers now.
You can talk to my my customer service representative here. He's pretty hungry, and he's gonna motion towards Kraz, who's just
Would you
covered
rather
in
tell the story
bloods
to
and brain.
Kraz?
Hi, Kraz.
Hi.
I don't know about you, but I think he likes me.
So, with that in mind, this is a peculiar situation. We've killed 200 orcs back there, and we got an estimation that there is 800 now, so we dropped them from 1,000 to 800.
So should we cook them?
Oh,
Why are you hungry?
I'm not talking about eating.
So,
What?
that in mind,
Haehil, please.
with that in mind, Turtle is going to recommend we all get topside. However, yeah, I'll get topside for now and figure out our next moves. And has even begrudgingly agreed to let the two lieutenants of the WAAAGH go topside with them, the ones that was introduced as gobs and sneaks.
I've actually written them down in my notes.
Do the orcs?
I wrote down.
Do the orcs have the British accent like they do?
I can't.
Warhammer.
I would like to say yes, but every time I speak, you're getting a New York accent. Not because I want to. It's just I can't do the Cockney accents.
I wrote down Gobs as the like war leader and Sneak as like the brain.
It's like Pinky in the Brain.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Okay.
that's probably accurate.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. So Kraz, let's all have a combined meeting topside. I'm assuming the orcs here. He says looking at sneaks. He says, I'm assuming they can wait here for a little bit. He says, yeah, those gets will wait. And if they don't get fed tonight, he shouts out, making sure he's heard. So with that in mind, the last of the orc civilians have made it up the elevator, leaving all of you all 20 of you, including the Bahamut familia, Sneaks and Gobs, to head topside to conduct a negotiation of parley. Especially since the leader of the band is unconscious right now.
Yes.
On the way up, Haehil is not going to break eye contact with the orc.
I'll carry.
Alright.
I'm gonna look at the other rogue, and I'm just gonna look at him for a bit and observe him.
Bro, I'm pretty
Sneaks.
tired. When can we rest?
Once this is
Sleep
over.
instead.
Sneaks has been doing the same hubs. He hasn't. Well, his eye hasn't left you.
We're just staring contest to initiate.
Yeah.
This is like the people I was fighting are now my friends. How does this work?
So you guys all get topside. Let's see. So you guys all get topside.
Yes.
Up in the village of Dol Turum Minor. And Turtle doesn't even have to do his whistles or tune commands because a few of the D-Wave adventurers from the second party have already set up a bunch of makeshift chairs, such as basically crates for everyone to sit on and gather around in a circle for the parley of negotiation.
Mm-hmm.
And for anyone representing any interests, come forth now and take a seat. Turtle has delegated this matter to Skessuv because Skessuv needs this type of formality training, so Turtle will not be interfering. So, and then Gobs and Sneaks shall sit down. Who else shall join this little circle?
I'll join the circle, Jerk.
Yeah, I'll join.
I'm probably going to demand that I sit next to them.
I wanna sit right across from Sneaks.
If everyone else is gonna sit down,
I'm
in
gonna
the
be
circle,
around, but I'm not gonna be part of the circle.
I want to sit down in the circle because everyone else I know is doing it. So why not?
Oh, there's only 5 seats available, so only the people that are representing the parties will be
I guess
there.
I will not sit down in the circle.
You can stand near the circle. You just can't sit down at the negotiation table with the big boys.
Standing's boring and tiring. And not good on
Just be by
legs.
me. Just be by me, and we can.
So with
discuss
that
There
in
can only be-
mind,
Alright.
There can only be 2 representatives.
yep, you have 2 representatives from the orc tribe, which is Sneaks and Gobs. You got 1 delegating from the Bahamut familia, the powerhouse of this entire area, and then on the other side you got 2 more seats, delegates of your party representing most likely the Dwarves, if not anything else in this little circle. As between you all in this circle is a campfire, so you kind of that was started and set up, so you're kind of divided by the fire, so you're not too close to each other. So who will be the 2 sitting down and representing your familia, if not whatever you want to represent?
Oh, I was gonna go and help, I guess, represent.
I guess Clem is the best representative right now, currently because of William's condition.
Yeah.
The leader is unconscious.
AFK.
Well,
He can't do nothing.
while he's coming back from idle, Haehil does not want to take part in this. And he has something else he wants to do.
I'm gonna basically be sitting on the ground, just silently listening while I'm doing maintenance on my weapons, like a good person should.
So who is sitting at the table and is actually going to be part of the negotiations to speak besides
Yeah,
you?
who's gonna help because I don't know.
It's currently only Clem.
Clem's all we've got.
Yep,
Yeah,
someone
that's all you got.
I'll sit down if you need me.
Arxus knows too little about the world.
I guess I will sit down at the table too.
Fearing being called on to sit down, Arxus is like beginning to lose consciousness. Tunnel vision is setting in.
I'm gonna sigh after that, Clem. I help you.
It feels so good.
I whispered to Scout. I was just winging it.
You're gonna be doing most of the talking, no?
So, from the east, from the WAAAGH, we have gobs and sneaks. They shall be representing the interests of their master now on behalf of him, since he's unconscious. We have Skessuv representing the powerhouse of the area, and also of basically the military garrison at Abend, since he is also in the same familia as the king, aka, or yeah, I guess you can say, yeah, the king, Marquis Draco von Abend. And then we have you two representing your side of the familia. So we'll start from left to right. We'll have you guys, if you have any terms, lay your terms down for the log.
I don't have that.
Maybe just not be. I don't know. Let's discuss this. now, Hopes.
I actually had the plan for the log.
I don't know who Hubs is.
This is out of character. I was saying. Golly, can we? Like, there's a lot. Like, Clem is not a negotiator. The negotiator.
Time to learn.
I was not expecting this to happen at all. I didn't prepare for this.
Me neither. I don't have my script. Okay, so Hub. Now, actually, Vic. Do they? How active are these guys? Like, active in terms of like being a menace to society.
Oh, it's a full 10 out of 10. They were raiding the dwarf and mines and shit.
Yeah, so one of the things
they were causing havoc. They were up to no good in the neighborhood and got this guy sent to Bel Air.
So one of my terms are going to be for them to cease those activities on, just villages and innocent people, or else I'm going to fucking kill them. I didn't say that part, but
I'd like to see you try.
But that's probably like the only terms I have, because I think they're just like Black Air Force energy. I think that's all they do, really. They just raid and fuck bitches and get money. Unless you got something else, Scout, Hubs.
I sit there tapping.
We raid
It's not as simple as telling them to stop. It's sort of their way of life and their culture for most of them. I have seen a good amount settle down and not do it, but I wouldn't say that is by any means the majority. It's just sort of in their blood and what they do. So saying them to cease what the only things they know how is a bit unreasonable. It's like telling you to stop punching things. And
I can stop punching things. I could kick you.
It's like trying to say to stop using your martial arts and use a bow instead. It's two completely different.
But okay, maybe they can't just completely cease their activities, but they can at least, at the very least, calm it down a bit. It's a 10, maybe make it like a 6 or a 7 or something like that. Nothing too crazy. I think 6 and 7 is a good foot in the door in order for them to change, their ways a bit, or else I kill them.
Well, at the end of the day, this is going to be all these guys are going to be reported to Dwarvish Kingdom, in which they're all probably going to unanimously and systematically annihilate all of them here because they will continue to cause problems.
We raid and we fight because not only is it fun, but we also need food, supplies, resources, equipment, sneaks, we'll say.
Exactly. It's the only thing that they know, no offense, and how to survive. It's the way they've taught, the forefathers have been taught, and the forefathers with them have been taught.
For now, we can keep...
I roll Conte to wake up?
No, bitch. I got something for you. So with that, we can keep the boys at bay for now. But we'll start with needing a place to stay. Because our previous encampment got flooded when your fancy little magic battle rumbled the earth.
It wasn't my fault.
We could cast them all into the ocean and make them all swim to shore.
Oh, Fool's Gold Keep. Hello.
Wait, who's metagaming right now? Juan! I'll fuck you up.
I was pinging. I was just pinging around.
He was just pinging. He somehow pinged around the area that I thought was a pretty cool idea. You know, Fool's Gold Keep is the perfect place to send them for right now.
What country is gonna accept a bunch of a
country that doesn't want a bunch of war orcs going around and murdering? Don't you think that they would much rather have them in a condensed place, a condensed area where they can keep them under control?
How many are you?
How many?
Wow. Well, the scales over there killed 200 of us, so there's 800 left.
Okay.
I think that's a good temporary place until we can have something secured, at the very least.
I'm gonna look over to the third person that was supposed to be helping us here, because I don't know.
Skessuv is representing Abend itself, the military, not you fuckers. And he's just taking this all in. He doesn't know what to do. Turtle just said, "Oh boy, it's time for you to learn how to do diplomacy." And he's like, "No, Elder, I don't want to."
I do diplomacy by duels, so I don't know. This is weird.
With orcs is almost useless.
It is, but so far they haven't turned up. So how useless really is it?
I'm gonna tap my finger a bit. I'm gonna look towards Skessuv.
If we're to house 800 orcs, not only would this be actually useful to the Marquise, who would want additional forces to the garrison, we could technically put them in Foosgold Keep, which is abandoned now. It's just owned by bandits, and we've been wanting to clear it out anyway, so we can just
maybe they can fuck some bandits up.
Yeah, just sick the horde on the Foosgold Keep, have them turn it into an encampment, and then that way our northern trade routes and perimeter would be more or less secured from any attacks from Kaltrun. That might be a feasible option, because Foosgold Keep was meant to house 2,000 soldiers.
Let's fucking go. I thought it was pretty small, but let's fucking go. That's perfect. That's perfect for a temporary answer until all. Yes.
No, the only thing is, once we get them settled in the Foosgold Keep, we would have to make an immediate audience with the Marquis, so he doesn't send the greater army against them.
Oh boy. Well, that's when our leader's going to be in there. He's going to be the one doing that.
So,
why is there a leader a lolly? Why is he saying Oni-chan?
Because Juan is cursed by
I'm being a fuckhead. I'm just doing memes now.
What? Whoa.
Juan is cursed by design, but still.
Nande, yeah. I think
he ain't wrong.
So now a new voice will pop up, and it'll come from the rooftop of the closest building. It's a hooded figure.
Hello, Mom.
Was Mom just saying lunch was ready or some shit?
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens because doors are fake.
Doors are fake.
Yes, you're in one of those households where where the only door is probably on the bathroom.
Really, though.
Reject doors.
No,
Embrace
no, no
monkey.
doors.
Even those aren't
God.
real.
I would run away in a house like that so
There's a
fast.
reason I spend so much time in Huntsville.
You like being alone.
I like being in a place where the doors don't get barged down every 20 minutes.
Yeah, I love my privacy. Like, my privacy got violated when I was in boot camp, but now I got...
That's
It was like that,
This is
Yeah, I've seen a lot of dicks in boot camp.
it's like from
Who said
Family
that?
Odd Parents where the dad had that giant ass battering ram.
Fairies!
Yeah, fairies. Like, Timmy, I'm respecting your privacy by
Sorry.
knocking on the door, but I'm using my authority as your father to come in anyways.
And he used a fucking battering ram.
So, in any
I'm
case...
sure
To be
there's
fair,
a
he could have
lot.
not.
Go ahead.
He could have not.
Anyways.
Anyways,
Anyway?
that is quite the predicament of what you're going to do with my toys, this voice will say, standing atop the roof. It is a masked man, on average of 5'9", fully cloaked and hooded, and there's a mask. This mask has spiraling shapes and sigils into it, almost kind of like a death mask. Not like a death mask of funerals, but something that delegates and deals death.
Do I?
You mean like a veil over the...
No, like this is a full on. This is a
Oh,
full on
mask.
paint. This is a full on mask that has been handcrafted and infused with magic, like fucking source, like dark magic. So it kind of looks like one of those Oni masks that you would see in anime, but not like the cringe Ambu Black Ops. A lot more menacing and terrifying.
Yo, wait, where'd this man's come from?
Probably been there the whole time.
Hubs, you know this. You know who this man is. This is the leader of your organization.
So I'm gonna get up and like look at him, and I'm just gonna be like, "Who the hell are you?"
I put my hand on his shoulder as he tries to get up.
He's got,
Respect my gender.
I suggest you sit down if you don't want to die.
so this hooded man is gonna crouch a little, not really doing a Slav squat, but he's just crouched a little, like he's ready to spring up and do something if he has to. But he says, and you can even see Gobs and Sneak have become more submissive and terrified under this man's gaze, as he says, "We can avoid bloodshed today if you simply return what is mine."
Oh, what is yours? I'm gonna say to him. Oh wait, hold up. I hate it here. I'm in pain. All right, I'm back. So yeah. Yeah, is he asking to get jumped?
Around
Sorry.
this time,
Yeah, go ahead.
around this time, Juan, around this time, as you were fading in and out of consciousness, and the spirit came to you. You were not able to identify the spirit, but it was that of a familiar face, an elven face that you haven't seen in ages, that was able to pull you out of your psyche, which you were trapped in, and bring you back out of your false coma. And that was just about when you saw the menacing signs in kanji on this strange man's head, the masked man, this Deathdealer, as you've been hearing them say as you've been slowly coming into consciousness.
Fuck is going on?
So yes, with this mask, it's glowing like a little darkish purple, as he says. Well, all I want simply, without wasting my precious time with spells, is my precious orc toys back.
Okay. My question to you is, if they were so precious to you, why didn't you become their direct war boss so this didn't happen?
Because
Nothing but a frog in a well.
Because at that point, I wouldn't be able to do what I wanted without being noticed. By having a puppet I could build up, I could have my
You're
entertainment.
the one who's leading. You're the one who's trying to do the sacrifice. You're the master.
What are you talking about? What sacrifice?
To try and awaken the great demon.
Why would I want to do that? What I seek is entertainment.
So hold on, wait. Were those not your cultists?
No, those scumbags don't even work for me. They have no class at all, and I would never hire something.
Seems like someone else was using your toys while you were away.
Yeah, because they end up using them. Means that you got a bit of rivalry between in the evil ranks.
Yes, and I know just who they are. Followers of the death cult of Angros, who I have to pay a visit to soon. But you on the other hand, will return what is mine, and that is my orc WAAAGH. And he's going to say that as he hops down from the 2-story building with finesse and no damage. And as he stands up straighter, he evens out to a nice 5'9".
I kind of just talk out loud. Hey, Vovi, you still around?
Can you please don't do this? I'm gonna get up and start like.
I'm gonna.
No, Vick understands. We haven't. No, I'm asking if Vovi's still around.
Yes, Volvi is still around, but he doesn't answer you.
Damn it! Can I see you?
Not because he's scared, but he's thinking. Like he's contemplating the risk versus rewards.
I'm gonna walk towards like Liam, just in case this nice guy tries to do anything crazy after.
I look towards.
We don't want him to get knocked out again.
I look towards Liam and Clem, and I'm like, and I say out loud, "You guys better be very careful about what you guys do next."
Why do you say that?
Because compared to him, you're nothing but frogs in a well.
So you know who this man is?
This one has astute observation.
So you know who this man is?
Oh, so he's strong. Guys.
No, I don't know the man, but just by looking.
Then how would you know he's a different level powerful than us?
Yeah. Sometimes you can just look at a man and know.
I'm going to say to Liam, well, from the fact that he just approached all of us, knowing he must have something under his sleeve, knowing that he can easily do something to us if anything gets out of hand. But still,
I'm like, please don't make me do it, Dean. I'll put you down.
I'm up to no good.
I'll put you down. Don't make me do it, Dean.
How about I propose a different solution? If you don't mind me saying this before you strike me down.
Oh,
just hear me out.
I'm just saying, if I do strike you down, no god or demigod will be able to resuscitate you this time.
Well, I understand this. It's if I'm just saying it says proposal, it can be rejected, and we can make a different proposal. Is that okay?
Yeah, we'll have to see what your words are.
How about we split the orc band in half? You can easily take the half you take up north and gather more orcs there, since they're more numerous up there. And honestly, their war bosses aren't nearly as strong, and they're a lot more persuadable.
Or I'm gonna pipe up again and be like, or he can just kill you and take them all.
I do like how the small one thinks. Why should I split what was originally mine?
Yeah, I sit up and I walk over next to the guy and be like, how about this? There's no real suitable replacement right now since my friend here murdered him. And you need someone to stand above the rest. How about until one is obviously made and decided he has temporary holding power, per se? Because it would be really inconvenient to go and explain how he died, and also have a potentially rambunctious amount of orgs running everywhere that has no real strong leader.
That would
just put a pretender to the throne. They'll just take him out.
That would be quite entertaining to watch. I don't care. I'll tell you this anyways, because it's not like you are all able to stop me anyways. I was building this orc WAAAGH just purely for Just purely for laughs, giggles, and my entertainment, because I am bored out of my mind.
Are you immortal? Because it's usually
I
what
I am
immortal
like
beings
I am
say.
like you. I am like you, young man, but I am more ancient, powerful. I am what they call. I am a demigod.
Wait, are you saying I'm a demigod?
No, he's a demigod, you fool.
No, he said I am like you.
But just better.
Uh,
I'm you, but built different.
Exactly.
but the reasoning why I said you could go up north and just go up there and take the half of them up there, there's not you wouldn't have Aubin up there to stop you. You wouldn't have them interfering like right now.
Well,
And you could have so much fun up there.
I think I will just take what is mine, and just as he's about to throw hands, Volvi comes out of nowhere and just tackles him into a Fey portal. So that taking him and Volvi into this portal, most likely saving you from a power word kill.
Oh no. Volvi!
The portal was closed immediately behind you guys, so that way none of you could follow Volvi, as he is going to deal with the masked man, leaving you all there in stunned silence.
I'm gonna let out a little sigh of relief.
I run up to the ground where the portal was and just pound on the ground with Volvi. Why? Just collapse to the ground.
That was the masked man Sweeze was talking about. Gobs will say.
What have y'all decided what was going to happen to the orc band?
Well, you're the boss right now, so he follows what you says.
Yes, but I'm wondering what the parlay, because it's obviously a parlay. What was decided?
A place for us to be able to live, because we've been nomadic and just pillaging and raiding, having fun. These Yumis and the scaled one over there have given us an option to go to, what you Yumis called Fusco Keep. That sounds like a nice little place for the boys to set up camp in.
Well, then it would also be a good rallying post if we ever were to gather more orc bands and combine them into the one and still have them sit there. Have y'all basically man the keep and get fed and wouldn't have to go raiding.
That does sound nice.
We would have to worry about food.
Yes, that does sound nice. Well, boss, if you can keep us fed, us orcs will be happy to do what you want us to do.
I can do that.
We'll follow you to the gates. We'll follow you to the gates of the abyss if we have to. Because Grond was an alright leader. He ruled for fear and barely kept us fed.
I roll through hope.
Well, we'll have to decide about that. And if you aren't up to what our liking is, we do have an aspiring young champion that may challenge you.
Understood.
But for now, we'll see what this new shift in management comes to.
Okay, so let's get that underway. Turtle, if you wouldn't mind, I need to go do something for a second alone.
Passes out.
Yeah, passes out again. Well, shit, we lost him in the wilderness, boys. He was eaten by an
I'm
owlbear.
just going. I'm going like behind like a tent or something.
Oh, there's no tents
All right.
here in this little mining village. It's all destroyed and ransacked.
Is there like a little hidden? There's like a little like solitary spot I can go sit in for a second.
You can just go. You can go inside one of the houses, sure.
Yeah, I go there.
Out of sight from everyone, or the barn.
I pray to Inos, asking him to provide Volpe with some strength,
What were we watching?
because he's going to need it desperately.
Man, I hope you roll well.
Damn it.
Boy, if you don't.
Why is my religion so low?
Cause you don't believe.
I thought religion was wisdom.
No, it's intelligence. Surprisingly enough,
Loser.
you gotta be smart to be religious. That's the D&D
Yeah.
meme that's been for years.
I can actually roll both. I guess it doesn't
So-
pierce through.
So yeah, it's not gonna get through, buddy.
Damn.
So in the meantime, you still have 200 dwarves that have kind of been trying to rebuild or trying to like find what was not touched around here while the parlay and that scary instance was happening where it's as if the whole world held its breath for a moment.
Okay, so we need dwarves. We need to bring you back to Dol Turum for safety, because there's no idea. There's no telling what's left around here.
Aye, that's understandable. Well, let's get to it then. I'd like to get away from those orcs.
About that, they'll be coming with us temporarily before they split off the path.
You what?
I'm their warboss now.
You what?
I defeated their warboss so y'all could escape.
No, that's not gonna happen. They can stay down there in those damn mines, and we'll just collapse it.
I'm sorry, that isn't going to work.
Then we aren't going anywhere. I refuse to travel with orcs.
You're not going to be traveling with them, you'll be traveling ahead. They're going a different direction. They're going to Fool's Gold Keep while we go to Dol Turum.
And you're gonna expect those brain dead savages to do what you're telling them to do?
Yes, because that's defeated their most powerful warrior in their whole warband. And they have
Who's
intelligent
scolding
ones.
Liam right now, by the way? It's some random ass dwarf.
Yeah,
No, it's-
some random dwarf like that was closest to Liam. He's like speaking up. He's like,
Oh, I thought this was the leader, but the person they had elected. I thought that's what I
Oh,
talked to.
no, man,
Oh.
there ain't no readers and shit in here.
Okay.
They're all
Let's just get the dwarves gathered. Let's get all together around and let's get us on the way.
He's gonna mutter some things as he heads off. As the Bahamut familia will kind of help people where they can, especially with carrying items. Kraz took up the challenge of seeing how much he can fit on a how much he can basically carry, not only on multiple sleds but on his back as well. Like Kraz is having the time of his life, showing off his muscles. Being the working horse he is able to carry a fuck ton of shit.
Oh yeah.
So that in mind, as the dwarves kind of head off with the Bahamut familia, who's going with them because gobs and sneaks are heading back down into the mines to stay there for now with the WAAAGH.
Is this free move? What's going on?
Let's
What? Wait, what happened?
rally
What
together
happened?
and start moving.
We're just getting back from kidnapping.
Alright, who wants to fill them in? We'll go on a
I'm
quick
sorry.
5-minute break.
The
Wait, you missed all that? Damn.
Yeah, I'm
the
sorry.
orcs were going to Fool's Gold Keep. There was like a black hooded man that almost attacked, and Volvi intercepted and went into a Fey portal.
Wait, so Volvi's not here anymore?
Volvi is not here anymore, and
Oh.
Volvi is probably dead, honestly.
Oh, fuck.
I tried to my character tried to talk to Inos to give him power, but I could not pierce the veil. And what else? Oh yeah, we're currently we're about to start heading up to Dol Turum to take the dwarves back to their capital to be safe.
Alright. Okay. Well,
That's all that happened.
that's a
and
bit
I
of a
woke up.
corkscrew.
And I woke up.
Oh, good.
And it was all a dream.
That's something.
What up, magazine?
What did I miss?
Wow. Okay.
I thought Billy was here.
What did I miss after we finished explaining what he missed?
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Love to see it.
orcs are going to Volko's Keep.
Okay.
Bovi tackled
The man
Black Witch Man.
and then closed it. Alright, got it.
and probably is dead. And we're taking the dwarves back to Dol Turum.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
That's all that happened, really.
Okay, good.
Summed up.
So Edgy Boy is no longer in the area.
Edgy Boys are in the area, but Edgy Boys... Wait, which Edgy Boy we're talking about?
The Edgy Boy that came down and
Oh, yeah, no, he gone.
he was on
Don't
a
know where he is.
building. Yeah.
The man
Oh,
just need
yeah.
to
He got
put
tackled. He got tackled through a fate portal
Okay.
by Volvi, and Volvi's probably dead because he did that.
Right. Well, so much for that druid.
You better not. Your character better not speak ill about Volvi from my character.
We'll see about that.
Well, with that in mind, after a few good hours hike back to the capital with all the dwarves, you are all welcomed. Bahamut, familia, and Enos, you are all welcomed into the folds of the keep as the families are reunited, relatives and all. And the Bahamut familia, they elected to stay outside because they're still covered in blood, so they're gonna kind of like use the snow to kind of help wash them off.
I'm sort of gonna be in the middle of the group so that no one touches me or notices me. Really, I don't really want any recognition for this.
I'm going to try and find Scout.
I'm gonna be just looking at the crowd,
Leave me alone!
wondering how many there are.
No, my character has questions to ask you.
I'm gonna be looking at all the weird dwarf stuff because I haven't been in a dwarven city before.
So it will take a few minutes. Let's see, there was 200 dwarfs times. Let's see, so that's two. See, there's 200 dwarves, 100 gold ahead, so 200.
That is
20,000.
Yep,
That's
20,000
20,000
gold.
Holy
So it will take a minute to gather up your payment. So you guys are free to hang around. You are given some free food and fine dwarven drink
We were so
as a
concerned about how
bonus
expensive this would be.
reward,
Yeah.
while the 20,000 gold is being counted up for your payment.
Is the quartermaster nearby?
The quartermaster is busy counting up your rewards, so don't bother him right now.
When he gets back, I want to talk to him about something. About how much like a pistol would cost, like a blunderbuss.
So you are able to find Scout though. He's sticking towards the middle of the group, but he's sticking out.
Can't find him.
Well, let's see a passive perception.
22.
Yeah, you can see him.
Okay, I go up to Scout. Hey, Scout.
I looked at him.
Do you know who that man was? Be honest. You can trust me.
No, I don't know the man behind the mask, man.
Can I roll insight?
Yep.
That's cap, Your Honor.
And
I
God
tell the
has
truth.
Oh no.
And
That's
God has determined that he is telling the truth.
Oh, okay.
None?
Okay.
We must investigate.
Are you okay, Scott? You've been very distant, even after Turtle said you were safe with the others.
None of your concern. I have it handled.
What? So something did happen?
Do your business.
I know, but we're supposed to be we're supposed to help each other, and I'm trying to help.
And I'm trying to help you. There's a saying that you humans like to say. It's curiosity killed the cat. I'm pretty sure it is.
Let's kill the mongoose.
Yeah, it's not cat, it's mongoose. Close enough, though.
So I'd advise you to stop asking.
Curiosity killed the Pikachu.
Oh, okay. Well, if you ever want to talk or need a friend, you can come to me.
I'm gonna give you a nod and just look straight ahead and continue walking.
Okay.
Loves, can you roll a perception check for me? Meanwhile, while that is happening,
No.
do you guys want to do anything while your money's being counted up?
I am going to.
Oh no!
I'm going to get some alcohol.
All right, so one of the nearby dwarven taverns named the Owl Bear is open and open for business.
Hell yeah! All right, I want something better than the stuff that dragon ale stuff we have at the camp. I wanna.
What do you mean? That's top tier vintage stuff.
Right, well, at least something to compare to it.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Huh.
Because of the way Arxus was kind of fanboying over what Liam did earlier, he's going to look for Liam to try to get some sort of explanation as to what happened.
I'm not trying to hide, so you can easily find me.
Yeah, you usually find Liam just as he was about to try and knock on the quartermaster's door. You are intercepted by a anxious Arxus.
Liam.
Hi.
You gotta tell me.
Yes.
You gotta tell me. What'd you do? Cause you were all like, oh, I'm afraid to come, man.
Okay.
Big
Oh,
man,
hold on. Arxus, buddy. I put my hand on your shoulder. Calm down. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Do you want the honest truth?
Yes.
I don't know.
What?
I'm gonna go ask Folus or Enos when we get back.
But I wanna learn to do that. But if
I don't know.
But this is like the worst answer of all.
It's the honest one, though.
No answer kind of leaves me. Okay.
There's still mystery. I don't even know. But Enos will know, or Folus. There's still a mystery at hand.
But as soon as you know, I want to know.
You can come with me when I go ask if you want.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but because I want to be strong like that. Yeah.
I'm gonna sit down and wait for the quartermaster to get done before I inquire about that, because I don't want to piss him off.
Okay.
Well, as you can imagine, it is going to take a good minute to count 20,000 gold.
Oh, I know. Yeah, so I'm gonna sit down. I'm not gonna stand.
So, in the meantime,
I'm gonna pop a lesser healing potion, a lower quality healing potion, just for good sake.
In the meantime, Dan, as you enter into the Owlbear Tavern, it is a lively mess, and as in mess, I mean a good way, as drinks are being served and food is being distributed to all sorts of patrons of varying races, except for the standard gobbles, orcs, and tieflings.
I'm going to order 3 cups of. Well, actually, what can I get to like bring back to camp? Like a case or something?
First of all, can you read Dwarves?
Absolutely not.
You'll be given.
How similar is it to Celestial?
Oh, I actually can read.
You'll be given a little handwritten plastered menu in common. Once the ball owner realizes you can't read the menu.
Yes, I've got the child's menu. Well, okay. Can I get like a large amount of alcohol of one of these things that I order to bring back to the camp for the night?
You're asking about a cask?
Yes.
Or a barrel.
I have never done this before in real life. I'm walking through it right now.
God, I'm gonna go and see if there's a library. All right, so we have barrels. We don't have these fancy casks because gold is priced by the barrel. But with that in mind, what's your fancy, stranger?
Well, probably something with a good flavor to it for tonight, since I am bringing along a few lightweights.
So, we only have heavy stuff here, so we don't have anything light.
Well, what's got the best taste to it?
The best taste. Now that would be our honey wine that we have fresh from the bee farms.
Just how much is this priced?
Per barrel? And we're talking about the big barrels too, so it's 1,000 per barrel.
Right, well, that is absolutely out of the range, so what's the next step down?
We have watered down mead for your liking. Peasant. No, I'm playing. Now what we have is something called Fire Drake brandy.
Oh.
It's a little bit more spicier than what you're probably used to. But in all, it is of good taste.
Well, I'm certain that'd be a change up in things at camp. How much would that run?
So, do you want these in barrels, or what do you want?
A barrel.
Then it'd come out to 800 gold.
That is still extremely expensive, but given the payout, I think...
Don't waste all our gold on it.
No. Trust me, this is completely in character. I'm going to spend $800 on freaking alcohol.
Well, you know how big barrels are?
Yeah, and I'm going to move this sucker.
You're rolling the ground.
Haehil is all of a sudden really into alcohol.
Yep. So, this is happening. Hell yeah.
So yes, you'll be able to pay the fee of. Did I say 1,000 by fucking mistake?
1,000 is the more expensive. 800 is this one.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was 800.
Yeah. So.
Because it's not as fire.
Fire whiskey.
I don't know if you want to try this or not, but we've been getting alcohol shipments we pay as tribute from a mysterious man that calls his brand Fire Whiskey.
Is that priced differently? If it's more expensive,
yes.
I might not be able to afford it.
Not only do you burp fire, it has a nasty tendency of you farting fire as well. So,
well, that sounds like an absolute laugh.
So for a barrel of this stuff, we want it out of here quickest range. So we've been selling it for 200 a barrel.
Hell yeah, give me some of that.
Oh
God. Calculate.
Well, how much do you want? How many barrels? Just one?
One's all I can bring out of here myself. If I was bringing the whole party, we could probably take more, but this is all I can get.
Alright then. He's gonna turn back in Dwarvish and he's gonna yell something. He says your order barrel will be out shortly. Once it's here, you can pay for it. In the meantime, while they are getting the barrels from the cellar,
Hell yes.
Dean, you do find the library, but since they're dwarves, they're not fucking pussies that fight with their hands.
Yeah, I figured. I was like, the dwarf.
They do not have martial arts books.
Oh, understandable. Have a blessed day.
They have how to kill a goblin with a Glock though.
Yeah. If only I used locks. I'm tempted to get one. Just to have it.
Like I said, you'd be able to use it, but you want to have your proficiency bonus added, so it'd be doing minimal damage on top of bad hits.
Haehil's making very bad ideas and bringing it to camp.
Has Haehil forgotten the last time there was an abundance of alcohol in the camp?
Oh, absolutely. You bet he did.
Okay. Well, guess who's coming back?
So
The Lord of Chaos.
So, wow. Let's see. Tavis, Arxus, do you guys want to do anything?
I just feel like a piece of shit this when I woke up. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're good. You're good, Tavis. Oh, I am going to tell you this, though, so it's not as a shock. I am removing Vinny from the game. He's just, like I've stated rules about wallflowering in the past, and looking back on the videos that's been recorded so far, he's been wallflowering.
And I've been trying to actively just jump in.
Which is completely fine. Like I said, you are trying to make a conscious effort. You've done a lot more than Vinny's done the entire time. Arxus has done more, and he's new to D&D. He's done more than Vinny's done. So, like I said, I'm removing Vinny because I've built this extravagant world for you guys. I want you guys to interact and not sit in a fucking backpack for an entire session.
Oh, yeah, that did happen.
Or even 2.
Or 3.
Or free, and not even interact except for fighting. So, like I said, I'm just removing him.
And the spoon thing.
Like, I gave him a chance. I gave him multiple chances if he wants to do anything, but he just sat there. So I'm done with it. So it's not as a surprise, Tavis. I am moving Vinny. You are making an active effort, so you get to stay.
I am gonna have to ask this. Like, did I just fucking pass out during the last battle because I was gonna do some things, but
we carried out Lucius and Lon. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, pal.
I carried everyone out.
The battle ended before you got a turn.
Ended, like, few minutes later.
Yeah.
Yo, if you need brought up to speed, Arxus has a great rundown.
Do you want to?
well,
So
let's just go with where is my character now. I'll have someone tell me about everything later.
I feel
Alright,
like
so
Lucius would be with us with the quartermaster waiting.
Okay.
yeah. Quartermaster is counting out 20,000 gold with his assistance for your pay.
Okay.
So with that in mind, Scout. It is your turn, and then actually no, Clementine first. Clementine, you said you wanted to buy stuff for the party.
I was gonna buy potions. Like a lot of potions.
There is an alchemy shop nearby, ran by a nice old dwarven lady you can buy potions from.
No, are we still in the city?
Yes, you guys are in Dol Turum.
Okay. Because I remember you were like, do you guys want to do something? And I was about to say, but...
I'm gonna ask her, can I get... How much would it be for 6 common potions?
Let's see, six potions, dear. 6 common potions. That would equal to. So 6 common potions here. They're not the finest craft. They do have a taste, but that'll be 50 gold a common potion.
50 gold a common potion. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna take 6 and It's gonna take 6. How many of us are there? Is this?
There is 6. Yes.
Yeah, so that'll be 300. That'll be 300 gold, my friend.
I'm gonna hand her 300 gold. Just yep.
Thank you, dear. And you're a traveler, aren't you?
Yeah, something like that.
This is very recent news. I don't know if you heard it or not, but one of the dragons to the south had a batch of eggs stolen.
I'm very surprised. What?
God.
Dragons?
Yes, and so the Bahamut familia, from what I heard, is trying to do damage control, but the mother dragon is not happy about it. She's given the city of Abend 6 days to find the eggs before she goes on a rampage to find it herself.
Oh no!
Oh God!
Please don't make
So
us deal with dragons.
You see, me like slowly just put my hand on both my hands on my face and my eyes. I just give a big sigh. And you say, where did this happen exactly?
I don't know specifically. From what I don't even know if this is true or not. I've just been hearing talks about it, just rumors. But something did happen because a lot of people are repeating the same things. That dragon eggs were stolen from somebody.
Which direction did you say it was?
It was towards the south in Abend. That's where most of the rumors are starting from, especially now with this dragonborn named Rimlakor. He has a quest posted for it.
Well, thank you. Hopefully somebody will come along and help them with that.
Hopefully, because I remember my days when we survived the dragon attack. It wasn't fun.
I wouldn't want a mama dragon to get mad.
Yeah, they're worse than owl bears, and they're intelligent too. So,
So I do have to ask.
Yeah, I know.
I do have to ask: is Arxus nearby for this?
Nope.
Okay. Good. All right then.
All right, so I'm gonna take my potions, but I still somewhat look visibly like distraught by someone chaotic enough to steal a mama dragon's egg. Someone who actually has no regard for the life of themselves and people around them. Obviously, want to fucking be in a box.
Watch it be Johnny Boy.
I don't. What happened to Johnny Boy? What happened to Johnny Boy? Where's he at?
Wait, where is Johnny Boy?
This is not my problem right now. I think I'm trying to fucking Johnny Boy. Where's Johnny Boy?
He built the party?
No, Johnny Boy and Anne's been with you guys. They just been playing as background characters.
There
for
never
now.
was a creature called
they're
Johnny
chilling.
Boy.
They're chilling. Johnny Boy's the one who stole it.
We were supposed to talk. We were going to talk to Enos familia to train them.
How much do the potions do?
It's 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, 2d4.
So finally, Arxus, I know. Before I get the hubs, was there anything you wanted to do?
All right. So I'm assuming that the dwarves are not a people of just bare, physical and mechanical action, but they must also have some sort of magics among themselves.
Yes. There are wizards and sorcerers and warlocks, yes.
Why didn't you just go ask our local wizard man that's with us?
Yeah, why not go talk to Lucius?
Yeah, he's right there.
He knows nothing of battle magic. All I can do is battle magic.
Lucius.
I have
Lucius
some battle
knows
magic.
Yeah, don't just throw my boy under the bus. He's
I
useful.
have some battle magic. Are you worried I'm not going to fireball your ass?
Literally, this is Liam.
He doesn't have fireball. That was his level of expectation.
Arxus, realize Lucius is right there, right? And he can hear you?
Well, But like, I talked to him, and he's like, I can teach magic, but like the only types of magic I understand are evocation and abjuration. And he's like,
He knows evocation.
he does?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I
He
guess
just-
I'm
he
not running to
special-
the city looking for more magic men then.
He
Magic man,
specializes.
teach me.
He specializes
Guards!
in transmutation. In addition to other magic, he specializes in transmutation.
Alright. Alright then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Teach me magic.
So,
Magic
hi,
man.
Lucius.
Hi. So, what levels of magic can you touch, really?
I can do apparently what you call a level 3 spell.
Oh boy! So just copy me in every single way and write this down. We're gonna need a big area of effect area to.
Yeah, you
Arxus
would probably
looks
wanna-
in his backpack. He finds no paper.
Guys,
Yeah, you would probably want to go outside.
Hold on. Let's wait and do this. Let's wait and do this on our trip when we have open fields about this.
Yes, but I can't just do it in the middle of a grassy plain, or else I'll set the entire.
There's some rocky
on fire.
mountains area. Remember, we set it by a rocky mountain area. We can just do it there.
Arxus-
Yeah, but
Arxus
do you want to
is-
cause a boulder collapse on an internal mine?
Okay, I
Well,
got a fair
once we
point.
leave the city, it's not our problem.
We need a long, flat beach or something, somewhere where we can just turn sand to glass,
That isn't. That's far away.
or we can just get a long, a stony area where they practice magic or something.
What
They would
spell
probably
are
have
you
that.
offering to teach me?
Well, there's one spell I know for a fact you can learn, but you have to kind of learn how to do it yourself. But I will show you what it looks like and what I do to make it work.
Yeah. I guess go ask one of the wizards or whoever around the town and figure out where they test their magic.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
Go.
So all this time, roughly 2 minutes have passed, and Haehil, the dwarves have come rolling out
Oh yeah.
your barrel order.
How many
It says-
bells did he get again?
I got one
One.
because that's all I can manage myself.
Okay, I thought you got more than that. Okay.
So as mentioned, the fair price of 200 for the barrel of what they call fire whiskey.
Hell yes. I give them the 200 and I roll this sucker to the group.
Hubs.
Oh no, I know what's gonna happen. I already know.
Alcohol?
You hear a certain whistle, like a. That's what it
I
means.
look around.
That's what it means.
Okay. I follow what they say as soon as possible.
So you are able to break away from the bustling crowds of the city, and you are able to get into an alley. And as you put on your guild mask, that is when someone comes stepping out of the shadows. This one bearing the mask of the Reaper.
Man.
And this one will say, this one even has a voice changer on it. So when he talks normally, it sounds like it's coming out garbled and jumbled. And then when it filters through the mask, it comes out as it comes out kind of like a
Well, like
Like-
text speech.
yeah, kind of like text-to-speak robotic, but more like a Warforge. So it's coming out like as if a Warforge was talking to mask this person's identity as the guild's #1 killer is standing before you. And he shall say, I've come bearing news from the messenger that the Deathdealer has gone missing. And you were one of the operators in the area. We don't know where you were, but do you happen to know of any information onto why the Deathdealer disappeared?
Last I heard, a group of people went down into a mine of sorts and came out with will come out with a set of orcs.
A set of
And
orcs.
a set of orcs. They appear to be intelligent, not quite the war bossy type, but then he popped out from one of the buildings, from what I heard. Assuming they messed with one of his toys, because you know how he gets sometimes. He gets bored easily, and he has his own stupid pet projects.
Ah, here he is. So he's gonna take this in.
I was telling the truth.
He is telling the truth.
I know, but does this individual know? He's gonna take his word for it, though, as he holds up a little sack of guild money to you, Scout. He's gonna say, if you have any further information on where the Deathdealer is or what happened to him, there is more rewards to be had. He says, tossing you the bag. And he says, granted, he does really impulsive, stupid things, yes. But if we lose him, we lose our influence in the entire continent.
Really know what's at stake. But hasn't he got more submissive before for a few months? Like that one time?
Yes, but he did tell us his plan. This time he just suddenly disappeared. And that's what worried me. Something probably interfered with his calculations.
Then if it interfered with his calculations of all people, then you should be prepared for the worst.
Like I said, I am just here. I'm just here to find out what happened to the dealer. In the meantime, stand by and be ready. We do have a guild contract coming down from the messenger for you in a few days. There has been reports that some maniac stole a batch of dragon eggs, and it is nearby one of our hidden opioid farms. And if that dragon goes haywire, that farm is getting burned down, and so is our stashes in hundreds of thousands of gold. In a few days' time, we'll have information coming down for you to start your search, and you're going to implement what you originally used for your assassinations. You are going to kill this thief or thieves. Contact the guild as fast as you can, and we are going to return these eggs before our opioid farm goes up in flames.
We gotta save our drugs.
We gotta save our drugs. That's a moneymaker.
That's a cash crop.
We're the British. The British, the opioids.
We're trying to make China.
How else are we gonna conquer China?
Yeah, I was just about to say we're trying to make China dependent on our drug trade.
They're trying to make Solix dependent on them.
But
Oh my gosh.
But yes, Omen. The Reaper says, in a few days, your first official guild mission will come to you. I hope you don't disappoint.
I'll do my best. I'll use the resources that I have.
In the meantime, though, until you get to the city, enjoy your time. Enjoy your time off. And that is when the Reaper here will turn around and begin walking back into this area of shadows that he has casted, leaving you alone in this alleyway with 200 guild coin in the pouch.
I actually have quite a bit of guild. Actually, I don't have quite a bit of guild anymore. Actually, no, I do have a lot. I've got a turn, and as I leave, I want to pocket the mask. I'm gonna go on my merry way.
Alright, so during the entire 5 minutes that this happened, let's see, what's your name? Haehil, you were able to blow out your barrel of alcohol to where were you going again?
I was going to wherever the rest of the group was.
And most of them are standing outside of the quartermaster's office, which is near the entrance to the city. So you're able to find them as they're sitting on a bench waiting. It's going to an assistant popped their head out and said it's going to be about 6 more minutes before all the guild is properly counted up or gold.
Oh, they're still counting up the money.
Okay.
Perfect.
No problem.
I just got this whole barrel of something called fire whiskey.
Arch and eyebrow. Do I know what fire whiskey is, Vic?
You have never heard of fire whiskey before.
The fuck are you talking? That isn't any alcohol I've heard of.
I know, and they were practically giving it away. They gave me this much for 200 gold.
Hold the phone. Dwarves were giving away alcohol?
Yes. As far as I know, this could be a big-ass barrel of water.
I'm not touching that casket. I'm not touching that.
Suit yourself.
If dwarves are giving away alcohol, no. That's bad.
I heard alcohol.
Arxus is
Reject.
here. You're with Hayes.
Yeah, but where's Hayes in relation to you? I thought you guys were just talking.
Y'all went to go find a stone to go practice magic on.
Dang it, you're right.
Yep. You guys.
But yeah.
Yeah, you guys were able to find a secluded place on the outskirts of the city where there's a lot more stone and ore. Become alcoholic, yes. So while we're here, let's see, it's only been 50 minutes. So well, actually an hour. Yeah, 2, 3. It's about 2 hours now. In 10 minutes, we'll go on our first 10-minute break. So, in the meantime, what do you guys wish to do?
I would like to have a conversation with Liam, but I'll hold that for last.
I want to go back to, the party after, getting the potions and hearing things. I'm going to tell them about what I was told. Unless they already know.
I'm just leaning against the quartermaster's building, rubbing my shoulder occasionally from where I got almost cut in half.
Yeah, it is extremely tender and sore there. The healing magic was able to heal your body, but your armor is busted 7 ways the king will come. Especially with the crack going down the middle, where the force of impact.
Hold on, I want to mutter something. I'm gonna have to. God damn it! I'm gonna have to go back to Barrack and Sazul to get this fixed.
Was that just speaking to yourself, or were you asking
I was
for
just
help?
muttering that when I noticed how damaged my armor was. They're not going to be happy.
So be it. You got absolutely minced by that guy. How in the world are you still alive?
Do you want the honest truth?
I'd like to hear if you know.
I have no fucking idea.
Well, that's incredibly interesting, isn't it?
Yes. And you did pretty well in that battle. I think once I go talk with him, I'll propose you to the order.
The order, really?
Yes. Because you did stuff that I didn't ask you to that were really helpful in the battle by keeping that hallway blasted.
Well, that'd be quite a kindness of you. One thing I should let you know of. This armor, I'm going to bang on it. It is restraining.
It's your body.
Right?
Is it your body?
Not quite. It's more like restraining my better intention. The longer and more I've had it, the more I've been unable to do as I've wished. So,
well,
given your newfound ability, if you can find some way to disenchant this armor, it would be a great kindness.
I don't think I can, but I know of a person who could try.
That would be
We could.
amazing.
There's two. There are 4 people I have in mind. We could go to Hephaestus, the god of forges. He runs his own forge shop. He doesn't do familia shit. He just has his own little thing. We could go to. Where is it, Vic? You have the main forge in here, right?
Yeah, the heavy metal forge.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it
With the Jaded brothers.
Who?
The Jaded brothers, the heavy metal forge.
Are you talking? Oh, okay. Then 3 people. Yeah, okay. I already knew about Jaded. We could go talk to the Jaded brothers. Heavy metal forge. They are aligned with Enos, right?
They are not the Enos familia. No,
But,
they sell weapons and armor to everyone.
Okay. Well, we can go. We can talk to those 2, or we can talk to Hephaestus. Hephaestus would take a lot to get an audience with him. He isn't really a people person.
Well, let us start with the local ties. Then
The Jaded brothers are the best in Abend. That's where I got That's where I got my blade from.
that's where it came from. Ah.
Yes. And they're not going to be happy to see the state of their armor.
Yes. Along those lines, you were struck by the Kinslayer?
What's the Kinslayer?
That weapon in the man's hand in the castle, the fortress.
You mean the thing that instantly just knocked me out?
Yes, that. It's a miracle for you to have survived that in the first place.
How so?
That was, if I remember correctly, that was forged in a blood forge by Drow, right?
Yep. Okay. So it has all the anger and hatred in it.
Okay.
Inside it is all of their bottled up rage against elves. If you were any more pure-blooded than you are now, you wouldn't have made it out of that cave. You want to consider yourself extremely lucky.
If they have that, that means the Drows probably aligned themselves with them. The Drow Empire has.
Unfortunately, I know little of Drow politics now.
That's still good information, though. Knowing that blade was Drow and he has that powerful blade, the Drow would not just give it to some random person, probably be an ally.
Indeed. Well, that is all I would like to say. Thank you for your time, and I hope you rest well.
Did he say it that ominously?
Yes.
Sure.
And that's the end of my conversation with him.
Were you meaning to be ominous?
No, it's a bit of a talking gimmick.
Okay.
Pay it no mind.
Okay. I will be probably hanging around Arxus when I go to sleep now.
And I will start to investigate this fire whiskey barrel.
Arxus, has Arxus and Lucius found a place to perform magic yet?
Yes, you guys were able to find a secluded part on the city in the outskirts where civilization meets stone, dirt, and wall.
I see. So, Mr. Magic Man, is this it? Is this the place? Is this where it's gonna happen?
I think it might be big enough. It might be. So okay? Do you have a handy dandy notebook with you? Hold on, I'll give you a spare scroll.
My backpack. No.
Hold on, I'll give you a scroll. I think I have some.
How much does a scroll weigh?
Almost nothing.
Okay, well, like 5.
I should have like 8 in my scholars pack. Here, you can have 1.
1 scroll. I'll just make it weigh 1 unit then.
Yeah. I got a quill, a bottle of ink.
Yes, but that can be borrowed and returned. I don't need to keep that.
I know, but let's see. Now I'm gonna have to cast this as a ritual because I want to show you how to do it without your arcane focus. So it'll take me just 1 minute longer.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna take the entire minute just doing the somatic movements of trying to form a fireball in my hands.
Yeah,
Just-
you're doing those hand movements that Kazuma does.
No, I don't have an arcane focus.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll find an example for you after the session.
Okay. I just kind of imagine that shitty fucking stuff you have to do in Avatar or something and DBZ where you just like fucking put your hands together. I don't know.
We'll do that. Like you put your hands together and you throw some gang signs.
Or just go to Naruto and just fucking do the gang signs.
Yeah, there we go. Dan's found the example in the gifts. But yeah, so
You mentioned an arcane focus. I don't have one of those.
Well, you don't need an arcane focus, but it makes things a lot easier. And I'll just feel like, okay, and now I can launch the fireball. And I just like
Fire.
pull the fireball up to my face, and I just go,
kaboom.
Why'd you roll a dex save?
You don't roll the deck save, the enemy does.
Oh. Okay. So what tier spell is Fireball?
tier 3.
Tier 3. Dang. Okay.
And as long as you cast it as a ritual, it doesn't use up your spell slot.
Nope, I clicked the wrong thing. It chatted it.
It chatted it.
This is pain.
Yeah.
Nope, I clicked it
He
again.
premature chatted again.
Please, just let me edit the spell. Alright. Fireball.
You see,
Fireball.
you can either cast it like the way I did, like, breathing fire no jutsu, or you can do, Avatar fire.
Actually, I don't need to do that. I can drag it over, because I'm big brain. Fireball.
Alright, so while he's doing that, during all of our time in the city so far that has passed 15 minutes, not 50, 15, my bad, I fucking stuttered, but 15 minutes has passed, and the quartermaster will come out with 3 sacks of gold holding the 20k. He's gonna say,
Man, as I go up to him, and thank you for the thank you. Do you know by any chance how much a blunderbuss would cost? Because I saw the people back there using them.
you'll poke your eye out, kid. It ain't good for it ain't good for the non-trained to use it. And we may be at peace with the elves, but I would never trust an elf anyways with a gun.
Ow.
Plus, don't you fancy tranquil toes and knife ears out there use bow and arrows anyways?
Yes, but
Damn.
but yes, I need to get one of those too. But
He's not even good enough for a bow.
no, I do have those. I do have one. I do have proficiency in it.
You do not have proficiency in. You have proficiency in long-range weapons, yes, but for specifically black powder.
I was talking about the bow and arrow.
Yes, you would have proficiency in
That's what I was saying that.
Yes.
But damn, I was saying that's why I'm hoping to train with it so I can get better with it. Because I kind of want to use it as a last. If I have to, like, someone gets too close to me, just kind of bang and send them back a bit.
That's what you have your handy dandy mace and shield for, young man.
True. It was worth an ask.
Like, I can't tell you no. If you do want to go out there and find yourself a blunderbuss, there are still old grudges here. You're probably going to get an unfair price.
I understand.
He looked you straight in the eyes and said, "I'm going to scam you now."
I understand.
You looked you straight in the eyes, and be like, "I'm gonna be racist towards you now."
Okay, racism
Think-
activate.
Yes.
And what any of the dwarves that we brought back to hurt?
Except for some malnourishment, they were kept alive for some reason. They didn't tell us why.
Who's laughing like that? That is the weirdest laugh I've heard. I want to bully you.
But if you would like to get a blunderbuss or our flintlocks, even without an inflated price because of your elven heritage, young man, base prices can range anywhere between 1,000 to 1,200.
Yeah, I'll wait a bit.
And it's not and it's because of the master craftsmen, and they take time to forge these. These are a lot more expensive and a lot harder to forge and craft than swords and arms and shields. That's why they're so expensive, because it takes more time.
I understand. Maybe in the future, but if I come back through here, Dol Turum, I might inquire about it and picking up one.
It's that, or next time you run into what was it? Cultists, I heard, using our technology. No one's going to stop you from picking one up, so by all means. You
Honestly,
can always...
I was going to, but kind of forgot in the heat of the moment.
As all things happen. But other than that, enjoy your stay. And enjoy your stay here for however long you're staying. And with that, we will be going on our 10-minute break. So I'll be back here by 4:15 p.m. Eastern Standard.
I do have to say this, Vic. This is you right now. Stop time.
Yeah.
Wordle.
I use the Wordle.
See, Zorodo, but it's Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah. It's like that one meme with the orcs and goblins. You must be new here. What do you mean? Why can't I move? They went to go get pizza.
What's pizza?
I don't know, but all it means is we can't move until the gods come back.
The gods have left for a pizza break. All hope is lost.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Bahamut went to go.
Bahamut got the munchies.
Yeah, Bahamut got the late night munchies after smoking a joint with fucking Inos.
Laughing at Tiamat while she's burning now. I did not expect to make it out of Dol Turum with a barrel of fire whiskey.
Oh yeah, has Arxus and Lucius come back to the party?
That was entirely an impulse buy, and I'm going to live to regret it.
Oh yeah, you will.
Well, because if Arxus comes back and Haehil shows him it, you can detect magic it.
Wait, is fire whiskey magical?
You aren't here for Earring, but you'll find out.
Well, Daniel, we'll find out if I cast detect magic on it. Well,
It's all poison.
would you like to die or no?
Oh, why not?
But yeah, can't you guys believe that some fucking maniac thought it was funny to steal a bunch of eggs from Mama Dragon?
Listen.
Yeah, that guy's got a death wish for him and the country around him.
And now the entire tri-state area is held at gunpoint.
Yeah, as long as Arxus isn't made aware of this situation, everything should be fine.
Alright, Hubs, that's where you come in.
Alright, everybody make it as bad as
Sorry
possible.
about it, guys. I got this.
Because if Arxus is made aware of the situation, he's going to get major PTSD.
I kind of want to see it now. Do it.
Your quote from a while ago. You tried min-maxing your childhood and ended up with a bunch of trauma.
Yep. I tried min-maxing my childhood, and all I got was trauma.
Yes.
I'm a perfect superhero blank, I guess.
It's basically what not to do.
Like I hope Dean or Hubs tells the party, like, we should probably go to Cheminacore when we have a chance, because he's
Dean's character will.
And I'm just saying, y'all should head over there just so I can see Arxus go into a meltdown, because that'd be funny as fuck.
Who's the oldest? Who's the youngest in the party?
The elves are youngest at 60. So what about you all?
I'm 20. 20 or
I think.
21.
How old do
I
kobolds
think
get?
Dean's character is like 18 and 19.
How old do kobolds get?
Kobolds can live up to 120 years.
Right.
How? I wonder. I haven't looked this up. I wonder how long Genasi live.
Probably about as long as humans.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but they're planeswalkers. I'm not talking that card day planeswalkers, though.
Yeah, Dean's character is 19.
Because I guess if we're going to do fractions of total lifespan.
Maturity-wise, Haehil is practically a kid.
Well, Haehil's current body, I guess.
Yeah, Haehil, period.
Alright, I'll be right back, guys. We got 5 minutes until our break stops.
Yes. Yes, I own the maps now. Yes. And I'm gonna change that too. When I'm back on top, I'm gonna trap in June. Oh, that's right. That's what all the people say. Riding high in April, shut down in May. I shouldn't do this. I'm gonna get you copyright strikes.
I don't know, depends on how good you sing.
It
doesn't even matter anyways, this is just archives.
Yeah, I guess. Oh yeah, second version of...
This is literally just for us to use.
Yeah, you make a good point. Origin.
And what money would they take?
I don't know.
For real, though.
They could take down the video, that's the thing. That's what I'm
Well,
worried
okay,
about.
worst case scenario, DMC just destroys my life.
Yeah, my Sinatra could be too accurate. Dangle. Other people doing the 10-minute break. Peeing, eating, me, zombies break. Again, min-maxing my time. All I get is regret.
You're catching Z's in a whole other way.
I'm glad I can make
And I don't do timestamps during breaks, so that's gonna be lost to time.
I'm glad I'm still able to make a good characterization while recovering from the, wisdom teeth removal.
This is the most I've seen your character interact since 2, when you were absolutely smashed.
Well, you better not let me get a hold of that firebrand.
Oh, you know I'm not going to be that responsible.
Well, then you're going to have a very fun time dealing with me.
That thing's going to be open, and we're going to suffer.
Let me smash.
No.
That's not legal, my friend.
Except next time, if that happens, I'm literally tying you to a tree.
Well, no, I can't say that because other people don't know, and I only know because you told me.
Firebolt.
Dang, I can't discuss something because it's not public knowledge.
Good.
Or at least I'm paying attention.
It's probably not character knowledge either. It's good. You're already making the separations between what you know and what your character does.
I'm glad I am, but like, There's things I want to say that I can't.
Like, my character doesn't know that dragon eggs are missing.
Oh, what happened? I wasn't.
We were talking about the difference between character knowledge and player knowledge. Like, for instance, Haehil still doesn't know dragon eggs are missing.
Yes. I can't wait for that to happen.
What? I'm sorry, you did what with the dragon? I finessed his eggs. Are you stupid?
I'm just saying, y'all, we got Mama Bear's gonna be on the loose in 7 days.
Mama Bear literally gave us the Majora's Mask ultimatum.
Mama Bear is gonna trigger PTSD, and Arxus is gonna
You've been met with a terrible fate, haven't you?
Arxus is gonna get real irrational.
Okay, I'm back.
But yeah, it's more or less like you either find my babies or I will in death and fire. Who the fuck's texting me?
Me.
We all just want to make sure you're okay, Vic. We
I
care
am never
about
okay.
you.
Well, you're gonna get okay, and you don't have a choice about it.
In about 2 hours
Well,
or so,
I
we'll
don't
get you
want
another
my
frigate.
vegetables.
In about 2 hours or so, we'll get you another frigate, and then I'll start performing capitalism across the planet.
Vic, I don't know if you saw, but for a short amount of time, I had a joke on the map where I made the ship on the map your ship. That had some.
I saw it. It made me smile. It did, because I wasn't mad that I lost the frigate. I had even though my frigate went down, and I lost all my fucking valuables that I was worth, and like fucking.
There's something.
I was cargo running, like, what is it? I can't.
Chorus?
No, it starts with an M, like Mosaic.
I was tempted to get this.
Is it alcohol?
Yeah, basically I was fucking. Yeah, cognac or something. I was running alcohol up to the Bahamas. I thought, you know what would be pretty cool? If I fucking attacked the ship here and got some extra shit from it.
And you did.
Because we were evenly matched. I had so much fun despite my ship being lost.
How much carry capacity do frigates get?
It's a light frigate, so the light frigate here, it gets
Because the
like
trading,
like almost 400.
Because the trader's brig I've got carries 1750.
Yeah, because that's a trader's brig.
Yes.
And I'm going to Santiago today in my little fucking privateer cutter. I'm catching myself a fucking trade ship.
I'm gonna work my way from the place near Cuba to WAAAGH and try to sell off the some resource I got from a border town. Because
but at least it was a DLC ship, Dan. So all I have to do is reclaim it and then buy money to outfit it with cannons again, so I don't have to start from scratch and build it from scratch.
All right, that sounds good.
So it's not a complete loss.
It's only a partial loss of all my money.
We can do that once this is over.
Yeah, exactly, and I can redeem ships that I've purchased by DLC every 24 hours. So
good.
I can amass a fleet.
I want to know how to do fleets because apparently you can set up 4 India mans in a fleet.
Is everyone else back?
I have no idea.
And just have ultimate commerce.
Watching me play zombies.
Sound off. Fire on the poop deck. It's not an STD, I swear. But here we go.
Fire on the poop.
All right, Haehil is present.
Alright, so the party is beginning to amass at the entrance, ready to head out. And for the Bahamut familia, especially the younger adventurers who never really seen snow in their lives before, because granted it does get cold, but down in the valley and the further south you get, like Abend is like straight in the middle of it, but once you get past Abend, it becomes more or less a cold, dry winter with no snow. But the further north you get, especially up in the mountains, that's when the changes happen and you get snow. It's kind of like a Florida kid going to New York for the first time. It's a little overwhelming, but they're having so much fun.
Then they hate it.
So the Bahamut familia is out having, except for Turtle. Turtle's fucking old. It'll hurt his joints. So Turtle's watching the kids and the younger generations play around and horse around in the snow, waiting for you guys as you guys have begun to gather up at the entrance after doing your various things from Lucius's quick little magic tutelage to scouting out the town to getting messages, hearing some rumors, and finally getting paid after 15 minutes of
Hey,
counting.
wait a second. I have a question, Vic. I've been rolling the barrel of fire whiskey around for a while. Has it built up into a snowball?
Oh no, not yet, because you had to come from the depths of the city, so you're just standing at the entrance.
All right.
Hey, Haehil, let's put that up on one of the wagons.
That sounds like a good idea. Yes, I would.
Yeah, we don't want that busting.
Absolutely, that would be a horrific waste of money.
Oh yes, money. Everyone gather around. I have everyone's payment.
Oh.
Money.
Everyone gets 4,000 gold pieces.
Money.
Oh.
Eat.
4,000.
Oh my.
4,000.
Wow.
I do have a quick question.
Wait. No, hold on. I might be wrong here. Wait,
You might be wrong.
We had 6 people, right?
Yeah, there's 6
That
people
is
because
correct.
Vinny got.
Don't worry, Lon. You don't.
3,000.
Lon, don't worry.
3,333.
You don't need to get paid.
I want to ask a quick question before we do anything.
Yes.
What happened to our NPCs?
They're still here. They're just background characters.
Okay. I'm like, are they dead? I spent all that money.
Everyone gets 3,333.
3 to 3 to 3 to 3.
Right.
Okay, let me just get my calculator out.
Oh wait.
I don't know where I got 5 from, but I don't know.
Alright, I forgot what my original amount was.
Maybe I could have went with that honey wine after all.
So I've added 3,000 to what I put in.
Okay.
So the 3,000?
Then just add 300 more.
3,333.
I don't do fractions, bro. All or nothing, man.
Well, I still have quite a lot of money.
Oh yeah, no, I have money too.
I have way more money than I ever thought I'd know what to do
We
with.
have enough money to buy a whole new orphan.
4 sets of 3.
Well, when you say have enough money to buy a whole new orphan, I can buy a whole fucking regiment.
Okay, because Vinny's gone, can we get another supporter?
No. 2 is the limit.
Dang it, I wanted one that's able-bodied.
We could get an
No.
orphan
You guys
and send them up
You guys
as an
chose
E-rate.
this fate. You guys chose this fate, so now you gotta suffer the consequences.
Can we return
Okay.
Johnny Boy will reject humanity and become monkey.
Well, yeah, but like, can we return Anne?
Can we make
No,
an
return
actual
Johnny
good
Boy. Return Johnny Boy.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, look, what we're gonna do with these 2 NPCs is that we're gonna take them back home, and then we're gonna get them to a nice place where we can just say "fuck off."
Okay, Clem, there are 2 options here. You either adopt Johnny Boy, or we have to send him back because we need actual supporters.
Yeah.
Remember, we were going to talk to the familia about having them take them in and train them and take them to school and stuff.
Yeah, with the money that we gave them.
Yeah, no, because like a real supporter like Pulsar would be really nice.
Yes. What I'm saying is like we
Hell,
get
even
a permanent
Malice would have
contract.
done something.
I'm saying we get a permanent contract on those 2, and then we basically have them almost join the Bahamut, the Inos familia, and just they'll train
Or we can
them.
be self-sufficient and just say, "Haha, do we need supporters?"
The answer
Yeah,
is yes.
supporters were always optional. They were never a part of prominent gameplay.
I think they're poor. I think Vick more intended them to be probably like with big battles.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're always optional. Like you guys don't need them to play the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
When
So-
Vic wants to like inject himself as one of the supporters, I don't want him to be a child.
Scout,
What?
would you mind coming with me to talk to Marcos?
Sorry, my brain went
Why
stupid.
me?
Because was I able to hear them, Vic, when I was going in and out of consciousness?
Yes, you were
Having
able to.
Clementine talk?
You were able to hear the negotiations of the parlay.
Because you brought up very good points during the conversation, and I want you to be alongside me when we go talk to them about the Full Skull Keep situation.
I'm on a level. But, listen, as much as I would love to go talk to the Marquis, I do not want to.
Understandable. Understandable. It was just a
Clem heard the whole
happened.
conversation. She can go with you.
Okay. But I was just asking if you wanted to come along. Okay, Clem, would you like to come with me to the Marquis?
Sure.
Okay.
I sort of threw Loki, throw her under the bus.
Skessuv, do you want to come along?
I haven't seen. Yes. Elder Turtle has told me if you guys do want to talk to the Marquise to come along with you.
Yes, because we don't want the Marquis to send the regiment out and attack the orcs while they're on our side. So, yes.
Yes, and
And aren't you all related?
wait, what did he say?
I thought y'all had the same last name or something like that.
No, we're not related at all.
Oh, sorry.
Racism?
No,
Like,
no.
Oh,
I
they're not
no,
invalids. I was like,
no,
holy
no.
shit.
no, genuinely, I thought they had the last name. I genuinely did.
No,
Because I cannot find the Marquis in here for some reason to save
because
my life.
it's Marcus.
Marquis
It's the very
Draco
last-
von Abend.
Yeah, it's Marquis Draco von Abend. You will find him in the very bottom of the familia list.
Oh, I wasn't looking there.
Or of the Bahamut
No.
familiar.
Oh, I didn't click on that. I thought he had his own little page. I'm sorry.
No.
Okay, that's what I was looking for.
Here you guys go. There's the Bahamut lineup.
Yes.
And there's the Marquise.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know where I thought he had Von Abend. I have
Skessuv
no
von
idea.
Abend.
Yes, Skessuv von Abend.
Okay, so we better. How are y'all done training doing your magic? Talking to y'all, you
To me?
two. How did that go?
It was explosive, and I hope he learned something.
I learned a very big hit. Hurt.
Yeah, but did you learn any of the hand movements I did?
I'll have him roll. I'll have you roll in a wisdom check, not an intelligence.
There
So
you
let's
are,
have you roll
kid.
a wisdom.
Okay. Wisdom there. Roll. That's good.
You're gonna have to study up on it.
Alright, glad I wrote it down in the scroll he gave me.
Oh, he wrote you a scroll.
Yeah, he did.
I gave him a scroll for him to write in while I was doing it.
Oh, okay, so it's not a fireball scroll. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. But yeah, he just
If I gave him a fireball scroll, I would have to actually spend a spell slot and put it into the scroll.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Wait, I'm over carry capacity because of the amount of money on my character.
We don't count the money as capacity, do we, Vic?
Oh yeah, I do. All it
You do
does
now?
really is have your movement in combat, but you guys aren't in combat right now, so.
Oh, I'm not even over encumbered.
And then the more you tack on, and the longer you're overburdened, you start adding exhaustion levels.
Do we have like a
You're
little
too
bank
rich.
area we can go store our money in the Inos familia?
What?
Do we have a little like bank thing we can do with the Enos Familia to store our money there for safekeeping, or is there like a bank in Abend?
There is a bank in Almond, but not only that. you guys all have enough money now to afford bags of holding.
Yes, we need that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
when we get back, we know.
And
how long can you store them in a bag of holding?
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Well,
There's
that's
actually a
for
roll back.
breeding
There's a little roll.
creatures.
Oh, if they're like a wharf, well, first of all, they have to fit in there, which most creatures that require air are too big to fit into a bag of holding.
It's 10 cubic meters, is it not?
The hole.
Yeah,
The
no,
hole
we're
is
talking
a
about the
pouch.
hole, like to get them in there.
Oh.
The hole is a literal pouch. You can like put weapons in there, but you have to like expand the hole to its maximum. But you can't put anything massive in there.
It can fit a shit ton of stuff, which would also negate you guys needing supporters, because magic items are expensive in this world. So that's
True.
why people hire supporters to carry their shit for them, because they usually can't afford a bag of holding.
Very true. So I suggest we all get back to holding, or whoever needs to let Austin wait. You can go rather than
But
get
yes,
back to Abend.
there is an official bank in Abend.
Okay.
This is so
Turtle,
much money. I need to find something to blow it on.
Are we all set, guys?
Wait, are we gonna get the bag of holding? Could we just like do a?
Go get one. But
well, if we had a certain type of class in our group, they could just make us a bag of holding.
Yeah, an artificer, but we don't have an artificer.
Mm-hmm.
I am.
To the magic store.
Are we getting this before we leave?
Yeah, Stefan would not have survived this campaign because it one's too slow for his liking, and he's a combat DM anyways. He's all about combat, so.
I mean, but is that a bad thing?
For people that just want straight up combat, no. But for people like me that want a heavy mix and mainly RP, it's kind of bad. I get bored in this stuff easily.
I'm gonna run and get ice packs, Daniel.
Okay, yeah, you should.
That explains my my
yourself.
what was it called? Crossover D&D that I had.
Oh, the crossover one?
That explains what happened then, kind of. Then again, I had to rely on Vinny because I didn't fucking have the brain power for hive minds.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, so is everyone ready to go? You can.
Yeah.
I should be.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm ready to go. Billy, Arxus can probably figure out a place to put the gold so that it doesn't weigh him down too much.
There are wagons. There are wagons, if you guys remember. There's like 2 to 3 wagons the Bahamut familia brought with them to carry all this shit.
That's where the barrel of fire whiskey is right now.
So yeah, you guys can totally put like a majority of your money on one of the Bahamut wagons.
Well, good thing I don't have too much weight.
Me neither.
Me neither. I believe it or not, my character can even carry the gold.
Then for some reason, Arxus is just a weak wing.
Well, isn't Arxus wearing, or isn't he like a giant? Wait, no, never mind.
He's a what's it called?
Genasi.
Not a Genasi. No, it's
He's Eldritch Knight.
Eldritch Knight. That's what it is. So he probably has some heavy
I was gonna say, like,
on
what is his armor class? What is?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably his armor weighing him down. But in any case, everybody, the long trek home will begin. And instead of taking you guys 2 days to get there, since you guys are coming back with a lighter load because a lot of the food and other shit got eaten, so you guys will be only camping for 1 day, and by sunset tomorrow, you guys will be reaching Abend.
Right. Is there any wildlife hanging around us that is not normal?
So, especially at the sighting of Kraz, mostly everything went running, including bears, because Kraz was hungry.
Oh no! Alright, tonight...
But the big guy has to wait until dinner tonight, and holy fuck my ears. The hell are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Crinkling.
Mute yourself, damn it.
I didn't have time to. I didn't have my headphones on yet, and I didn't know what I was doing.
You know, I feel that. I don't know what I'm doing half the time either.
Yeah, it's
But
his
in any
ice patch for
case,
wisdom teeth. Apologies.
in any case, yes, tonight's dinner was caught by our very own Bahamut hunter. Let's see where I just had the Bahamut familiar set up. By Yasset. He caught us pork. Everybody loves pork.
Nice.
So it'll be roasted pork tonight with leftover glazed honey that was left over in provisions. So glazed honey pork. But as of right now, as the sun is setting and the rituals of camp life are set up, including the heating crystals, the 5 fires, including the common one in the very middle, the big old bonfire. Alcohol, drinks, and food is being passed out, and
Alcohol?
and all the Bahamut familia, all the supporters, the second weights, and the heavy hitting front line that went down with you guys, they all have new scars and wounds on them, except for Mr. Carlos. He had his scars healed, obviously, but the wizards themselves, they are boasting new scars proudly on their skin that they've gotten from fighting with the orcs and cultists.
I'm gonna break open the fire whiskey barrel for the night. That's why I got it.
As soon as you open it, everyone looks at you.
Mr. Haehil,
Yes?
are you sure that's safe?
No.
Could I check if it is?
I yell, it is not safe. The dwarves were giving it away for a very low price. It was dwarven ale that was given away.
Can I detect magic on that? If you're not sure it's safe.
Oh, don't be such a baby.
Well, I don't want to die.
Fine then.
If you want medical expertise, do not drink it.
Do what you will. We have healers in the party.
The healer will not help you from falling into the fire.
So yes, there was heavy amounts of magic infused into this alcohol.
Guys, there's like a lot of magic in this. Are we sure we want to drink this? I mean, because like, I know I'm not like the most experienced with alcohol, but something about this doesn't seem right. Guys?
Y'all do what you want.
I'm not going to be drinking, so.
Yeah, me neither. I don't drink. So that's. I don't drink.
I'll skip out on it tonight then.
Suit yourself.
What
I'm
about
taking a drink from it.
What about the Bahamut familiar? Are they going to drink from it?
No, they got their Drake wine, so they're happy with that.
So Arxus is gonna walk away from the barrel where Haehil is like beginning to slam down the...
I'm gonna try some instant death.
And he walks up to Liam and says, I don't remember Haehil being resistant to alcohol. Do you?
No. I don't.
Has he said anything weird to you recently?
He's been very ominous whenever he ends his conversations.
Okay.
DC 18.
Con save is my specialty. Watch me roll a 1. Yeah!
He rolled a 2.
Are we sure that Haehil is okay?
I'm pretty sure he is not. Something's gone amok inside that armor.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is a freaking party.
Well,
so while you guys are having this conversation, suddenly a great explosion erupts out as both as both fire from the mouth and ash shoot out in different lanes of fire, washing the camp in a glorified ball, a fireball. As the wizards are diving for cover, on fire, everyone's in a panic, like, oh shit! Like it was a massive explosion. As he both not only has he breathed fire out of his ass, but he also burped it out too.
Did Haehil clear his backblast?
So
No, he did not clear his backblast, as total chaos has erupted in the camp. As
I'm so proud of my decisions.
I need everyone in the camp. I already rolled for the wizard folk and the Bahamut familia to roll dexterity checks to avoid the ash fire.
Isn't it a save?
No, just a dex check. No, it's only a save if you're drinking it, so you don't fucking fire out of your fucking ass.
Okay.
Let's go. Oh, Scout ain't looking.
Here, give me a second.
I'm so proud of my decisions.
So for Liam and Clem, your spidey senses were tingling just in time, and you were able to either dive or get the fuck out of Dodge just as the eruption of fire fumed out and encased the camp. As for everyone else, you have not taken, more or less. It's a really funny it's really a funny conundrum for Arxus, who stands here with 2 fire damage. Scout, you only get 1 point of fire damage. Lucius, you with your magical affinities, you have also gotten 1. Everyone came out of this explosion relatively unscathed, except for the armor on Haehil's backside.
Okay.
Where a circular hole where his ass is, and just can be seen where the fire melted through the plate.
Well, Haehil's not looking. I'm going to go up to the cask, and I'm going to do this.
Congratulations, you turn it into water.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Yeah, and then I slowly walk back to the tree with Arxus.
I don't. Ow.
Don't worry, it isn't going to happen again.
And
Alcohol doesn't seem so fun anymore.
And in the distance, as is tradition, fire!
So, Arxus, you don't have to worry about that happening again.
That was majestic.
Okay. I mean,
It's to say,
we knew it had magic in it. Why did he drink it?
I don't know, but it's now just. I whisper in his ear, it's just water now.
Okay. I guess drinking that will do.
No! The drink line exploded! You hear someone cry out.
No!
How close was I to this?
You were pretty close to you were like pretty close, man. Like you just popped the barrel down next to the cooking fires. The meat's contaminated now. And now Yusit, who's very angry,
This is
is
my
already
first
walking off to go
experience with
find.
this kind of alcohol.
Oh, this is one of a kind alcohol
This
from
is
a fan
beautiful.
favorite. Yeah, this is alcohol from a fan favorite, from a certain little chaos entity.
I love it.
Oh god.
Ugh. Domino.
Domino claims another victim.
Never. Haehil, never buy that alcohol.
I cannot understand you right now. Haehil is unconscious.
Oh, he's unconscious?
Yeah, Domino claims another victim.
Someone.
As far as you know, the soul left that armor's body.
Did Haehil lay out his bed mat before this?
What happened? Did you set up your party camp, Haehil?
Absolutely not. He wasn't expecting
Alright,
this.
so yeah.
I'm just going to drag his armor up to a tree and just lean it on it.
So dinner will be served pretty late tonight because it's going to take Yusuf quite a while to track down the nearest food, any kind of animal, especially after that explosion that scared everything away in 2 good miles.
Hey, I go to Turtle and apologize profusely about for
instead of eyebrows that was singed off, Turtle's whiskers were singed off.
No.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
And he's kind of like rubbing at his snout, like it's irritated and itchy as his fingertips are glowing a greenish yellow, trying to soothe it. And he's like, what in the gods happened?
I don't know. Like I
Oh.
said, he mentioned that the dwarves were giving it at a very low price.
Was this a
They were
terrorist
trying
attack?
I think the dwarves did a fucking kamikaze
The
attack
dwarves' attempt on my
unfortunately.
life has left me scarred and deformed.
So we should use this as an example. Never buy alcohol from the dwarves that are trying to get rid of.
That. Anyone smell that? Smells like fucking. Oof. Like,
Uh-oh.
yeah, it's a bad smell. Like burnt ass hairs and everything.
There's not much of it on a drow, much less an elf.
So yes, in the end, recovery was made, and dinner was cooked at 10 p.m. tonight, without the glazed honey because that went up in flame.
No.
And since there was no alcohol, it's a very quiet and sober mood tonight around the fires.
Good.
Says you, I fast traveled.
As after that, Vic, I want to do that thing I posted in chat earlier.
Let's see, where is it?
It's above. It's before all these saves that we made.
It's going to.
It's above the
Ah!
protect.
Alright, well. Go ahead and roll another religion check.
Where are you? Hey!
Some of your players have finally gotten through, and Inos is now aware of what has happened. But in the meantime, everybody, after this attack on 7-Eleven in Costco, what would you guys
I
like to
regret
do
nothing.
here in the evening as dinner is finally served at 10 p.m. tonight?
I'm going to go to Skessuv. Do you have the watch roster?
No, it got burned up.
Oh,
I ruined
Wait, did
everything.
everyone's tent
I'll-
burn?
Yeah, everyone's tents and items were burned, and Kraz had to physically stand in front of one of the wagons to protect.
so I would like to volunteer my party, our squadron, to take on the whole watch tonight.
You're an asshole.
It was our fault. You don't
No,
have to
it was
defend
one
No, this was
person's
my fault.
I need to be punished for this dumbass's mistake.
You don't
Welcome
have
to
to
the
do it.
military, Hobbs. That's what happens.
Well, good thing I
Punishment
bought
is against the Geneva Convention.
Geneva don't exist in this place, buddy.
Look,
I'm
all
gonna
I
look
did
at
is-
him.
Got us into this mess.
You know I
I'm gonna look
did.
at it and say I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Like he's kind of Skessuv is kind of like pinching his nose a little because the smell is still there, but it's kind of fading. But he's gonna be like, "You do what you do whatever you want."
Okay. I go back to the party. So, who wants to help with watch?
Watch.
Yes.
Yes, this has answered all of Arxus' questions about watch cycles and how they operate.
Arxus, would you mind helping with watch?
Sure. Arxus says,
Yes.
having only like 2 or 3 experiences previously with
Just-
watch.
just look for anything out of the ordinary that might be a threat to the camp.
He's gonna fall asleep.
Probably yes.
I'll take
Clementine.
the first one so that I'm as awake as possible.
Okay. Clem, you want to help? Please?
Oh, my bad. Sure.
Okay. Hayes, you down to help too?
You might have to smack a revivify on that bitch to wake him up.
Hayes, would you mind helping with watch too?
Oh, Hayes! I thought you said Haehil.
Yeah. No.
Hello.
Hello.
Would you like to help with watch, Hayes?
Why would I want to watch someone that ass blasted me?
No, not watch him. Watch roster.
I already seen enough.
Yes. Okay.
I think you should check what's on the inside of that. Did he die?
I'm not talking about.
Because from my magical knowledge, whatever's inside that armor should no longer exist.
Oh yes, most definitely. But no, what I'm talking about is just help watch, like watch the camp and everything for enemies. Not him.
Put something over him. Just put something over him, just please.
Oh, I can do that. If I do that, will you help with watch?
Yes.
Okay, I go grab.
I've learned of a new weapon of mass destruction.
I go put something. I grab something that. And they're not gonna want to use some of the canvas that got burnt, right? Right,
What
Vick?
happened?
They're not gonna want to use any of that tip canvas that got burnt to all hell, right?
Oh hell no, that's tainted.
Oh yeah, so I'm just gonna put that over him. I'm just gonna grab one of those laid over his armor. I fulfilled my part of the bargain for watch. I will take the second watch.
So all you guys are setting up watch. The Bahamut familia, like I said, they recovered. No one's no longer on fire, and and like I said, it's gonna be a quiet, somber night tonight because the alcohol went up in
God,
flames.
I love my mistakes.
You have caused us all great pain.
Not
You have
me.
caused-
I get to fast travel through the night.
Alright.
A new religious holiday, a day of mourning, shall be had tonight for the loss of the Fire Drake whiskey.
Do I need to roll anything for watch?
I'll have y'all roll perception checks.
Alright.
That's tough.
That's tough, Chief.
Can I just use a passive?
Yeah, if you have a higher passive, then yeah.
My passive is 16, so let's
Alright. I keep forgetting.
My passive's 18.
You're not on watch though. You're going to sleep.
I know. I'm not on watch. I'm gonna be sleeping.
Like I keep forgetting, but yes, if you do have a high passive, you don't have to roll.
Mine's 13, so I rolled. I'm assuming that 13 is not very high.
It is not.
Not very
Nope.
high.
It's not
15
bad,
is
but
good.
it's not good either.
Above 15 is
If
good.
you want to make perception checks, like for perception stuff, you need to roll for like with the 13.
Yeah, I rolled. I got a 22.
Yeah, that's good.
I am suddenly aware of every rabbit, leaf, and tree. Okay.
So yes, as final call for anyone wanting to talk or do anything before we get into descriptive watch.
No.
Here, I gotta message you something.
Go ahead. Once Hubs messages me, I'll start the watch talk. So yeah, I am totally a balance of fairness and seriousness. It's okay to have these funny moments. I'm totally okay with it.
That was amazing. I am utterly impressed at how much destruction Haehil caused single-handedly.
Yeah, you weren't there for the old sessions, but Fire Whiskey is some really funky stuff.
We have extra
love
water
it.
now.
I will keep that in mind for when I need a weapon of mass destruction.
Oh, too late. That whiskey doesn't exist anymore. I purified it.
He doesn't know that.
He doesn't know that. He's gonna find it with the.
He's just gonna try and walk over and take like 4 fucking chugs of water and be like, wait a second.
This is some
I don't know what
really good
happened.
water, but I remember this being not water.
Alcohol from the Chaos God. And not a bad Chaos God, one of the good ones, like the Trickster God. That is Domino.
Yeah.
Domino is just an
Okay.
aspect of Zinj, confirmed.
Okay, so what else do we need to give it?
Alright, so. See, alright, Hobbs, you go for your little Alucard walk on the third watch. As for you, Liam, while you were setting your watch, just sitting around, you've seen something moving as it's separating with one of the trees, as this figure unmelds itself out of the tree and stumbles forward.
Can I wake up? Who's near me?
No one, you're on the perimeter.
Okay. I give a whistle. I give a low whistle that the person can't hear, but the camp can't. But the camp can hear.
Why the fuck's he's whistling? Someone will complain.
But they should know why.
Turn the lights off.
Yeah, turn the lights off.
I yell out, "Who goes?"
Your mother.
It is no answer, because as mentioned, once this figure stumbled forward from after unmelting itself from the tree, it collapsed.
I go run out there. My healing stuff taking in full priority.
As you get closer in this barely moonlit night, you can see something. You can see something of terror, as the figure is Volvi. Completely, his clothing was stripped away and carved into his back with some kind of dark magic. Says, "I've warned you."
I give a high whistle. I yell, "Turtle!"
And that was when the carving in his back that wrote out this message begins to form and it begins to move, turning into a pentagram as it grows.
Oh no! Oh no!
Can I? Vick. Oh
Yes?
no, I can't do that. No, I'm not a. Oh no, it doesn't do that. What do I have here that can help?
You cannot.
You
You are powerless.
You can feel demonic energy beginning to arise from the
The queen
pentagram
has
that was
already
carved.
entered your eye.
That was carved into Volvi's back by the mysterious masked man.
I cast Spirit Guardians.
Alright, well, the camp is getting out of work. As you guys are hearing this panic from Liam,
I'm yelling out for Turtle. Specifically.
alright, so you guys know that instance of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs when the cop is running towards the main character.
Oh my god!
Yes.
No,
You can just-
I'm saying I'm saying like halfway between the camp and Volvi yelling for Turtle.
You just hear evil in the distance growing louder and louder and louder and louder as Turtle's senses were tingling. And that was when you first began to see it. Some kind of dark presence, a demon even, forming up, horns and all beginning to rise out of the back of Volvi. That, as this pit fiend was being summoned forth. But luckily, Oh boy, Turtle. When he senses heresy, nothing is safe.
Oh
God.
no! Please, Turtle, help.
And let's see, make sure that's to public.
Oh, Turtle, help! Turtle, help! Turtle, help! Save him! Save Wolfie!
Let's see. I choose level 9.
Yes!
Be gone.
Whoa.
Be gone, Dot.
Yes!
You just cast a level 9 magic.
Turtle.
Can I tell? Can I tell
And
the
she's
magic's
okay?
gone?
Like, Turtle had to do like a full fucking
Yeah.
leap forward because the neck of this fiend was about to come in, like the head of this fiend was about to come into this world before he pimp smacked. It's kind of like touching a guy that's bald, but just smack him on top of his head.
But is Volvy's the
But
match?
that's kind of what Turtle did as he yelled his dispel magic and literally pushed the pit fiend's head back down into the hell portal.
Get back in there.
Like, get the fuck back in there.
I run to Volvy, casting every healing thing I have on him.
Nothing seems to be working as this dark magic that was carved into his back is preventing him from being healed by magical means.
Turtle.
I need help, Turtle.
Turtle knows what this is immediately. It's the curse of death.
Is there nothing we can do to break it?
We got to get him to one of the gods.
How far?
It's about a day's travel to the city.
How long does he have?
I honestly don't know. I've only came across this once, and that was with Jan when I tried to save him.
Can you give me a rough estimation, the roughest that you can guess?
I don't know, young man. I don't. But time is not on your side.
Can you give me one of the horses?
Yes. He's gonna do a really loud, ear-piercing whistle as he waves his finger above his head and does a point at a horse, and then juts his finger over to where he's pointing at Liam, and you can see one of the camp aides is quickly unbridling a horse and rushing it over.
I pick up Volvy and put him. When the horse gets ready, put him into the saddle and get and just get behind him, and I cast. I know this might not help, but I'm going to do everything to speed this horse up, bless and stuff, just like something to give it more energy. And I'm going to use. I don't know if this would help, but I have a 1/3 level left.
No, that's not going to help, but bless will help a little bit.
I can give it 2 blesses. I have 2 spell slots for that remaining.
So yes, you're going to go thundering off on the horse as the bleeding is just not stopping from Volvy where he was carved into on his back.
I try pouring an occasional healing potion on him, just to get it to maybe slow down just a tad.
It will only hiss and disintegrate dissipate into thin air as you make your mad dash to Abend. Meanwhile, all this is happening, and Turtle's standing there, huffing and puffing because little baby man had to run quite a long way to get here, so he's out of breath. So, what do you guys want to do?
There's an extremely loud whomp as Haehil falls over.
Arxus
That's all.
just attempted to go to sleep, and then being woken up immediately after is like, what? What's going on? Where's Liam? What happened?
Hi. Well, some bad news, everyone. We're not safe here. We must pack up and head to Abend. Something sinister was almost brought into this world.
Okay.
Can I wait 5 minutes?
No, I can't. So, as Turtle is huffing and puffing, he's still out of breath because your boy ran 100 feet fast as fuck to get to where he had to go. But SOS, none of your healing will work on it, Liam.
I'm not using it on the horse.
Ah, okay. Well, it
I'll
doesn't
give this
really.
horse
It doesn't really affect the horse's stamina or exhaustion. Only blindness, death, and paralyzation or poison.
I'm trying anything, Vic. I know.
He's just trying. He doesn't want his boy to die.
So with that, Turtle's gonna, as he's huffing and puffing, he's
I
walking
can do
around.
this.
As
I can do guidance a lot.
He's seeing that. He's seeing that the camp. He's seeing too that the camp is picked up, and he is looking around. Let's see. His passive perception isn't high enough to see Scout, but he's hoping that Scout's nearby and heard the demon summoning at least, and probably brought him back here.
What's up? Who's trying to summon a pit fiend?
No idea. Turtle will say as he's like still heavy, not heavy breathing as much, but it's like it's deeper. Like he's finally regaining his breath. Like your boy, like I said, the elder ran, but he made it. Like I don't know who summoned that or tried to at least, but that was beyond sinister. Your traveling companion, the one called Volvi Scout, was marked with a curse of death.
She might as well be dead.
Well, that's
I say bluntly. I say she should be dead.
Yes,
Do I know how long she has?
the one known as Volvi should be dead. Yes, but being what his rank and experience is, he's somehow managed to survive so far. So what was your question, Hubs?
But I know how long Volvi has.
Yes.
How long?
5 hours. Until all of his organs shut down and explode simultaneously, killing him in a very brutal, not so quick death.
Can I do religion checks occasionally to get help from the gods?
I mean, if you want, man. Like I said, it's just a race against time. Like, they can't... Some of them... Their powers are limited. They can't use their powers without permission.
I know, but I'm trying... How many religion checks am I allowed to make?
Just that one for now. What does everyone else want to do?
Liam's not gonna like that.
Yeah, are we just packing up?
Yeah, everyone's packing up.
Haehil is out of this world right now. The most you're gonna get is a walking drone.
Turtle deemed it not safe here anymore, so you all been packing up since 1 a.m. and are getting ready to move.
Arxus is still kind of unawares of what's going on. All he knows is that people are in trouble.
Where are we going so fast? It's too late.
Scout, Turtle will say.
Yes?
Would you happen... I don't know too much about you, I don't know too much about you, but with your past life, would you happen to know who or what could have casted a curse of death?
Why? There's only one person I know, and that's Death. Not the god, but...
Well, in different cultures and religions, there's all kinds of different deaths. Are you like talking about like a godly entity, a demigod, a mortal?
Like a reaper.
Oh, like one of the classic reapers that the humans tell their kids?
More like... I guess you could say that. It's a person who is feared. Far and wide.
I see. Well, I do pray that the elf does make it, but I've only seen the Curse of Death casted once during the Great Draconic Wars, and that was towards the end. And if all the high players came out to play, and all the chess pieces that moved the boards came out to play, such as the arch sorcerers, the cult leaders, the dragon priests. So I wonder who's still alive that we probably missed.
Burning fish
Or is
sound
it just something that's completely beyond our comprehension that's even more scarier than an arch sorcerer or a dragon priest? But for now, let's pack it up. And with that in mind, for those that are too tired to sleep, especially the younger ones, they'll be all bunched up in the back, sleeping in the wagons with you guys, as well as the older guard and the scarred veterans, especially the ones from the second and first group that now have scars to proudly show off. Hence the name Scarred Veterans that they gotten from combat have taken up the perimeter guard of this caravan as you guys are heading towards Abend.
Yep.
And with that in mind, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can. Okay. So with that in mind, everybody, as the caravan heads south, Liam, as you're passing by Fool's Gold Keep, you can see that torches are lit. A lot of torches.
Mm-hmm.
And as you are thundering by, no one tries to stop you, but you can see that the Green Menace has set up fort and has successfully taken the old abandoned fort from the bandits.
Good. I keep on thundering.
Excuse me. And with that, as you arrive to the city, the gates closed. 4 hours have passed.
I yell, "Open the gates! Volby's hurt. He needs to get to Inos immediately." I'm Liam Din of the Inos familia.
Who the hell are you again?
Lias Dim Inos familia. I'm second rate knight. I'm the one who had my arm cut off by the great demon. Volby is hurt. If we delay here any longer, he will die.
The gods will...
I brandish my emblem from the Inos familia.
Alright, that gets them moving now as they open up the big old gates as you are led inside.
I make the fucking horse run like hell again with guidance. Just run to the Enos headquarters.
So as you arrive at the Enos headquarters, you can see that 2 of the watchmen that are standing guard for the evening were pretty bored until you came thundering up, and they've jumped to like alert status.
Get Enos now.
Who are you to command us, half-blood?
Liam Dim.
2 elves are looking...
Volvy's hurt. He is the curse of death.
Alright, so once they hear Volby, they start to move now. There's these 2 elves.
I get off and carry him inside.
A great list. As you are rushing inside, for the few people that are awake at this hour, which isn't a lot, they've gathered around to see the noise and commotion, and that is when Inos came out of his chambers yawning. It's like, what's going on?
Volby has curse of death.
Put him right there now.
I lay him on the floor.
I was gonna say you drop him. Fucking drop him.
I lay him on the floor. I think too much
Fucking
trouble.
okay.
All this careful travel, just plop him on the ground, he explodes.
Little did you know that extended his life. So Inos will immediately crouch down, and he'll run his hand along Volvi's blood-soaked back, especially with the interchanging symbols from the pentagram that was there as it's moving. As you can see that it's been cutting away from his back, kind of like in a serpent motion, going from his midsection and going up, kind of forming a semicircle before it goes down and begins to snake down his back as it's cutting away at his flesh, implementing the curse of death. And as Enos runs his blood-soaked hand across the wounds of Volvi, he activates his godly power without permission, be damned. And he is able to stop the curse of death. However, the person that casted this had one more trick up his sleeve and a big fuck you to the gods. This wound will not heal by magical means. It has to heal naturally. So he's going to be crippled for months.
And I'm assuming when I see he's okay, he won't die, my character passes out.
Get him to his bed chambers. Same for Volvi. I don't care who Inos will say as he's sighing. As awake at this point, Shenua came down with all this noise and commotion. She was armed up and ready to flow hands herself, but she quickly gave Enos her handkerchief cloth so he could wipe his bloodied hands away, and they take you off and separate you and Volvi for now for you to rest. And as the commotion at the Enos Familia HQ dies down, the 4 hour trip from where you guys came and finally arrived at the city. Let's see, it is now 4 a.m.
It's too
No,
early for
no,
this
5.
shit.
It is 5 a.m. now. And as you guys enter through into the city, everything is closed down, even the bars.
Mm-hmm.
Since it's 4 a.m. after all. A lot of shops and businesses don't open up until 7 or 8 a.m. What do you guys want to do?
Go home, go bed.
I'm gonna go check on Liam because I'm curious to see if Volvi's dead or not.
I'm gonna go sleep.
I mean, he knows where I sleep. He saw my quarters one time. We were all up there.
Too long.
So I'm assuming everyone would like to check in on Liam.
I am going straight to bed. There is no presence of mind.
Because I know.
You just had the bed.
I'll check in on
Reject
him because I
insomnia.
know something was wrong, but I won't spend too long because I'm sleep AF.
Oh wait, which one of you shares the room with Liam? I can't remember.
I share it with Scout, so he's gonna
Okay,
suffer.
I think
share
I
the
think
room
it's
with Liam.
Arxus.
Alright,
Oh yes,
yeah.
it's Arxus that shares the room. So Clem and Arxus, you head up to the shared barracks bedroom, and you can see Liam was taken out of his armor, so he's just in his common clothing and laid on top of his bed.
Okay. He's really not doing too well. I hope he doesn't.
I hope he's okay. I don't know why he left so suddenly. Yeah, any idea, Clem? Cool.
Dean.
So anyway,
Dean dead. AJ finally got him.
I'm here.
do you have any idea why he left so suddenly?
Oof. Alright, so as Haehil heads to bed, Scout, you checked up. You saw that Liam was alright and asleep, passed out on his bed.
Alright, my room
I
does
was
not have
more
regular
interested. I was more interested in checking on the other person.
Wow, so
Oh,
we all answered at the same
Volvi.
time.
Yeah.
You can. So
It
as
don't
you
matter if I. It don't matter if I have to try to break it. I want to know.
So there seems to be. Actually, no. So yes, you can. The only person that's out and about right now is Inos, who is sitting down right here, as he was still kind of using the cloth that was given to him to kind of wipe out his hands, as he would know where Volvi got put.
Okay, so I'm just gonna walk up to him. And all I'm gonna say is, so did she live?
It's a he. But in any case,
No, how did he live? Sorry.
But in any case, he will survive. But the caster left a very nasty surprise. He has countered my god. He has countered my own godly magic, and I am not able to heal. And he is not able to be healed by magical means. So he's going to be crippled for the next 6 to 9 months. But the curse of death was stopped.
Man, that means it's one final fuck you, I guess.
I guess
Surprise,
this being, whoever it was, accounted for a lot of stuff. I especially found a hidden rune time bomb in his abdomen, just in case it did get deactivated without a god.
Huh.
Man's out here playing 8D chess.
Yeah, he was playing Minesweeper, and he won. But yes, whoever this person or being or god, demigod, whatever they want to be called, not only knew what they were doing, but they were trying to inflict the worst kind of mass casualties possible, and even steal souls. Would you, Scout, from your past experience, happen to know who this devil might be?
I sit there and I put on my thonking hat.
He's like, he has a little hat for it.
Yeah, I take out my backpack and I put on my hat. No.
Like do any generals, priests, or dragon priests, arch sorcerers, anything from the division commanders from your time spent in Tiamat's forces ring a bell?
That are alive and would be able to come out here?
Or someone that was able to somehow get resurrected?
I don't know about that. Pretty sure they would have tried to talk.
That's true. A lot of us, we did burn the bodies and scatter the ashes so they could never truly be resurrected. But something or someone is out there with magic to rival the gods, and even in some cases overpower us. What I saw in this man was not only the curse of death, but as mentioned, I saw a lot of rune traps that was meant to explode in a 200 meter radius.
Damn, what a stupid.
Pretty spicy bombs.
Mm-hmm. Like we're probably dealing with a demigod, someone of anger, and possible anger issues. But
well, I think the best person that would know is talk to Liam when wakes up.
Let's talk to Liam.
Because he's sort of it's better for it to come from him because it's the result of his action
Alright.
that this has happened. So best to come from him and for him to realize it. Now, pardon me, it's 2 a.m. I'm tired. I want to get some, and I'm gonna go back up to bed.
Alright, so Enos will bear you a good night. And as you enter up into the room, Haehil, you had something for Scout?
Yes. As you go into the room that we're sharing, there are all sorts of like symbols, all hastily written, from what you can only identify as Tiamat.
I see.
So that is everywhere, written in blood.
Like, why? I just walk casually, just be like, So what you writing, bud? What you writing there?
No, that's all been done for a while. He is out.
I'm gonna read it, Vic.
So for these scramblings and scribbles, Haehil, do they come out to any sort of meeting?
Absolutely
besides
not.
symbols?
There is no rhyme or reason for it, just the most direct stuff that he was aware of. All over the place. Some of them even repeated, rotated in odd ways. No rhyme or reason.
So yes, you have these spiraling notes of now, not well, yes, but also of tribute and worship of the Dragon Queen.
Take out my dagger. And I'm just gonna stand over him for like a little bit, thinking.
There is no signs of life in that armor.
And yeah, someone else could go do something.
Premeditated murder in the first degree.
After I'm gonna put my dagger away, then go to bed.
So, in the morning time, as you guys went to sleep around 4:30 to 5 in the morning, you guys don't wake up until like 1 or 2 in the afternoon. So, general, let's see, 5. Okay, we'll go off of 5 o'clock because I'm generous. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So yeah, basically, 2 o'clock for a nice 9 hours of sleep that you all were able to get. Yeah, imagine having someone as roommates with serial killer vibes. So
listen, bud, I'm about to run writing something that I'm familiar with all over the fucking walls. When he wakes up, I'm gonna wait for him to wake up, by the way. I'm gonna wake up a little bit early and wait for him to wake up.
So, Liam, you are successful in leaving your note out there.
Then I go back and just sit in the common room, just with my head in my hands.
So yeah, word of what happened last night is raging like wildfire around the familia right now, and damage control is trying to contain it so it doesn't spread out, and cause like a small panic among the familiars that someone was able to do such unfucking precedented evil to someone of such a caliber, and even summon a pit fiend almost. But with that in mind, Volvi, has been crippled, and he won't be able to walk again until 6 to 9 months, until it naturally heals. He can't even use his magic. He is in the worst feeling. He's in the worst state of being right now because he feels mortal. He feels like a human. The ultimate curse that was put on him, that is to go away in 6 to 9 months. The feeling of dying slowly on the inside as you age up. That kind of feeling.
Damn, what? Damn.
Like it was like the greatest. It was like the greatest message this person could send. And he was successful in sending his messages because a emergency meeting with the gods, between all the gods, have been summoned forth, and they will be out. And they will be out for the day, up in a secure location to have this emergency meeting.
Okay.
Because what happened to Volvi was he was robbed of his elven lifespan. And he only has 60 years left to live.
Oh. That's not good.
That's not good at all.
Yeah.
Yep. The great elven hero is bound to die soon. With a quarter of a human lifespan. So with that in mind, at 5:30 p.m., this is where we end the session.
Oh, okay.
So yes. So yeah.
Leave me alone. What?
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It wasn't combat orientated.
No, that was good.
All good. All good.
Yeah.
We all got to do some of what we wanted.
Yes.
And I have been sorely screwed over by none other than myself.
Domino
Are you gonna roll
claims
your
another.
con save? Are you gonna roll your wisdom save again?
Okay,
Oh, hey, there
I'm
you go.
good. That's,
Domino claims another victim.
that's actually something I really didn't want to happen. Oh crap. So...
Is that a good wisdom save or
No, that's it. That's a good wisdom save.
Okay.
So, with that in mind, gentlemen, before we all leave, to help me kind of focus down and prepare the next session, because I already got a lot of shit in,
Yes,
especially with what just happened. There will be a way. It's not the end of the world. There will be a way to get Volvi's lifespan back, but for now, his soul basically got fucking soul rendered, like in Skyrim, what you do to a dragon, where he's gonna be feeling like immortal, and that is like the worst feeling ever for an elf, because you can tell you're dying on the inside. But like I said, there will be a chance to get his lifespan back. But for now, before we do that, let me pull up the fucking mercantile, because I'd like you guys to
choose the next mission.
Yep, I'd like you guys to choose it right now, so that way I know what to prepare for and it's not random.
Alright.
Got it.
Got it.